What was that game you wanted again, David? God damn it. What was it? Fuck you, David.
Welcome
Bitch.
to Blue Rubies.
No, I ended it. I started calling him.
Blue Rubies episode number 71. I'm Adrian.
I'm-
Gore's there chilling in front of the Colossus.
Yep.
David's there chilling in his room.
Hell yeah.
And then Colossus in David's room is David. Little big joke. Now I'm gonna disappear.
Now there's just the Colossi.
Now it's
There's a
just
shoulder for a
wandering
little bit, yeah.
during the Colossus.
This week, we're talking about some Nintendo leaks.
Gross.
The Fall Guys launching on PS Plus, Marvel's Avengers War Table, and at the end we have the Shadow of the Colossus Games Gone By, which just to throw that schedule out there once again, we've got 2 more episodes till the end of season 1, which is essentially just the year. August 28th is next month. That is that's David's new pick because Nocturne had to get bumped out with Def Jam Fight for New York.
Hell
Our
yeah.
final episode.
Oh yeah.
Is Gore's pick, which won the fan choice, is Detroit Become Human.
Oh yeah, shit, I gotta pick that up.
Tonight, on the episode, we'll be deciding what the order is for next season, starting in September. We'll see who gets between me and David, who gets October, and then see what month Gore ends up landing on. He'll land on the opposite month.
Yeah.
We'll see all that stuff.
I'll be December. Right, Tony. That makes sense. Mine should be probably December because I won September anyway. So then it'll be 3 months.
What else do we have? You like the
I'll take
podcast?
Actually, November would suck.
Yeah, you got to pick something short.
Yeah, no, December. David would be November.
Yeah. So this, give us a like at the podcast if you like it.
Yeah, give us a like.
We have the audio podcast. Yeah, otherwise Gore's got a finger gun you. We have the audio podcast up on iTunes, on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, Stitcher, all that good stuff. I think what else do we have on there? Podcast, we're streaming it on my channel, twitch.tv/depunked every Thursday night. They go up Friday at around noon. We're also streaming so David and I are bumping out the Salt Mines. Salt Mines on current hiatus now. What we're gonna do now.
Halo Mines.
It's Halo Mines, exactly.
You need a new name though.
Yeah, we do need a new name. So we need to figure it out.
A couple of grunts.
So Kind of Funny is doing Kind of Funny is doing a Gore's glitching. Gore's not glitching. That's just his background.
What are you talking about? Not glitching. Shut up.
Kind of Funny is doing a podcast with Xbox now because they've always done PlayStation. They're calling it the Xcast, but their original name, which I kind of want to steal, but I can't now because they already said it, was the original podcast name was going to be called You Had Me at Halo. I was like, okay. Oh, that's like cheesy enough to work, but so we'll see. We'll figure it out. But what we're going to do is because David's never finished a Halo game ever, we're going to go through and co-op live every single FPS Halo game. So essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ODST, and Reach. Wars and Wars 2 will probably be played by David alone, and he'll probably post on his channel. I'll put it up on mine. I think that's kind of the decision we're going to do if he likes the series enough. But we'll be doing that on Sundays from now on. And then every Tuesday, live, Wednesday on YouTube is Ranksters. That's me, Gore, Kyle, and Matt's ranking podcast. We just rank stuff. We did fast food chains. We did 250 games. We did candy. Next week we're doing cartoons. And the following week will be the last half of the 250 games. Well, I guess 250 more games as we rank those two. So those are our shows. But with that said, let's jump into Blue Ruby stuff. So, David, what'd you play this week?
We played some Skullgirls. That was fun. Enjoyed going back around through that.
Fuck that.
Hell. Get it? It's fine. You know, it's just not your type of fighter, but I fucking love me some Skullgirls.
Oh, is it because Adrian was losing?
I lost every game. I can't do tag fighters. I don't understand. David just keeps me in the corner. I'm like, I don't get it. How do I tag?
It's fine. These things happen. Don't worry, you'll feel better once we go back to Smash in 5 months or so when we go back to that.
Sure.
But other than that, I played through Shadow of the Colossus. I got about halfway through, and then I remembered why I didn't like the game. Spoiler. We'll be talking about that later.
Jesus.
Other than that, I started up Def Jam. Fucking love that game. That's a great game. Game ran into some issues, so I had to run it through my disc cleaner, but it's back to beautiful, pristine working condition again. So I'm excited to play through a good game.
Shout out to Sam with the Geek. You don't like it? What the fuck? Even I like it.
Yeah.
True. Sam hates everything.
Samuel's the hardest sell on
Sam
video
hates
games,
Last
too.
of Us.
Sam hates anything
Uncharted.
with a story, so.
Sam hates Bioshock. Sam hates everything.
Makes sense why he likes, Shadow of the Colossus.
Got him. Oh, you feel that burn, Sam? Ooh, you got burned. Fuck you.
You're so lucky Nocturne wasn't
you're
happening.
Not here right now, bro.
No, you're so lucky Nocturne's not happening, because if you say to Gore's face, I did not like Shadow of the Colossus, and then say, now turn around and play that 60-hour game that you already know you're not gonna like.
I played an actual classic, and he made me play it. Well, I didn't play it, so it's good. But if the remake wasn't coming out, I would have had to play some garbage. So I know you love it, but fuck you. Your opinion's wrong, my dude.
All right, David, continue.
What was he saying?
I played. Just those 3 games.
I didn't know you were saying it. Oh, he was talking about what he played. Yeah.
All right. Gore, what'd you play?
You know what? It's a rough.
Winning
month,
games,
man.
right?
Yeah, the baby's on the way. I just can't. And I hate her. I hate her so much.
The baby or her or the wife?
Both. No, I actually play a lot.
I gotta say no. Oh yeah.
No, I play a lot. No,
I like those fictional asses.
Anyway, I played Shadow of the Colossus remake, obviously. Finished it, and I finished it in record time, only an hour. That's how good I am. That's a lie. It takes like an hour just to get to some of the fucking Colossus. I started Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Hold on, I'm there. You go, perfect. Why does it look? What do I got like a? What the fuck? Why does that look so fucked up?
I think that's part of your head.
Yeah, is it? I can't tell though. I think. Anyway, Halo. I started Halo, and that game. Don't fucking shake your head. I hate when you do. I swear to God. If you're right next to me, you shook your head, it would be done.
I don't understand when people shake their head or say no to a thing that isn't necessarily something you can answer to. Yeah. When Gore does it, you can just sense the frustration. Hey, Gore, you play that? Yeah, I played that. No, you didn't. Okay, fuck it. No, I didn't, I guess.
Okay. He knows everything about my life. Anyway, Halo Combat Evolved, great game. And it's aged pretty well. I mean, I played it recently, like a couple years ago. Whenever the Master Chief Collection came out, I think I played it like a year after that, and I got like halfway through, and I was like, "This is still good." So anyway, I'm playing through that again because, of course, Infinite, the most memed game this month. I play more Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, of course. Gotta play more of that. Good shit.
Did you sell your cows yet?
Oh, I don't sell my cow. The fuck.
No, the plush clouds.
Those are mine. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I sold 2 of them.
Is that all?
I need to sell 1 more. So, and then I'm good. Carry On, I started.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I would say I'm probably like maybe... I heard it's only like a 3-hour game. It's really short. I'd say I'm probably halfway through, maybe a little bit less.
I think it's perfect, honestly. That game doesn't need to last any longer than it needs to be. Just get in, get out. Good times.
You know what I really like about that game? Is the way you move. I really like that. It's not
fast and fluid. Like
it's not fucking around. There's no like, oh, you have to
also,
like jump up on things.
If
no,
that
but
game
like, no, you just move.
If that game does not make you want to watch The Thing again, then you're just wrong.
Sure.
Agreed.
I always want to watch The Thing though, so yeah, no, it's really good. The one thing I wish it had though was some sort of narrative at all. Like there's like literally maybe not 0, but there's like 5% because you get a little bit of like background detail through some of the flashbacks.
I can see a really I could see like almost kind of a different style of the Maneater narrative, you know, where it's like, and then this thing escaped and stuff like that, or something like that, some cheesy like
Yeah,
horror movie vibe of that. That would have been kind of neat.
I was thinking maybe just like do like a Limbo in a way where there's a story, but like it's very very vague. You piece it together.
Right.
But yeah, it's really good though. I will say it's really simple to the point where because there's no narrative, it doesn't feel as awesome to kill humans as I wish it did.
Sure.
Like because that's the whole selling point of the game is like you're the horror man. I'm like, yeah. All right.
It happens so fast, so you don't really get a crunch out of it.
Yeah, and also they're all kind of stupid anyway. They just like they see you, they run to the wall, and then they just go, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like all right. Anyway, I eat them, and all the like the soldiers and whatnot. Like they're kind of annoying too because they'll have like a shield. I'm like, fuck, I can't hit them. I'm like, why can't I hit them? The fuck? I'm a monster man. It sucks.
Right.
Anyway, you have to use different abilities. It's Metroidvania, kind of. No, it is. It is.
It is.
It is, but it doesn't feel like a Metroidvania because all you're doing is like moving everywhere. Like a regular Metroidvania would be like you hopping on fucking thing. This is just like you're going quick too, which I appreciate. If you were a little guy, this game would be like probably 6-7 hours long, but because you're fucking zipping through stuff and it's like I think it's solid like 3 or 4 hours. Really good game. Besides that though, I don't know. I don't think I played anything. I even played Ghost of Tsushima. I finished Shadow and started other things. Didn't even start Destroy All Humans yet. So that's it. I dropped my thing.
Oh no!
I don't know. Where'd you go?
I'm right here. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
This thing dropped. And finally, after all these years, it dropped.
Yeah, right in your mouth. Anyway, go ahead.
So yeah, Dave and I did Skullgirls, not in Tag Fighters, but it's fine.
Gross.
Usual.
Imagine gore in a horror. No. If I was in a horror movie, I'd be the fat guy that dies in the beginning holding a candy bar. So
I watched the Big Sick again yesterday.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie. If everyone's I watched that. That was so
Big
good,
Sick?
so good. Yeah, ever heard of Big Sick? It's the one that come out on
No.
Gianni. Fucking incredible. I love that movie. But that reminds me of the joke they had where people often ask me, Kumal, how would you survive a zombie apocalypse or something like that, or a horror movie? It's like, I don't know how to reply. Like, I'd be the first one to die. Like, my story would be, I got killed trying to look for the lost cat. So to me, it'd be like, there was a lost cat. Credits. I love that movie.
That's a good thing.
Played a little bit of Master Chief Collection with Gore the other night. That was fun. I got to turn off Halo 3 because that's all of a game that pops up pretty much.
Yep, I said that before. 5 years later, it's the same shit. It's always Halo 3.
And as much as I talk shit, not to discredit 3, but you want a constant refresher of that. If you got them all check marked off, you want to be getting all different games. But
Halo 3 is probably my most played Halo game, so of course I love 3.
Yeah, and we got I think 3 or 4 games on Halo 3. One on Halo 1 before we were like, all right, turn off Halo 3, and then we got Halo 2.
Yeah. Halo 3 is whatever.
Yeah. But that's fun. I'm gonna play more of Master Chief Collection going forward now. I played a little bit of Halo 5 too. That was actually not bad to go into. Like, I still love that game. That's still a really good game.
I feel like downloading a 100 gigabyte game just.
I knew when I was like thinking about deleting it, I'm like, if I delete it, it's never gonna come back on here. Or at least for a long time, it won't. So I left it on there. But it's a lot of fun. Like, that's still like top 3 Halo games multiplayer wise. It's the problem is it doesn't really feel like a Halo game, so that's why I don't necessarily go into it.
Because see, that was the thing is when I got my Xbox One originally, it came with 5 games, and Halo 5 was one of them. And I was like, all right, well, I haven't finished a Halo game before. Maybe I'll play co-op with a buddy. It's like, wait, what do you mean this is the only fucking Halo game that doesn't have local co-op? What the fuck's the point of owning this?
Yep.
Well, the next one will.
Yeah, so they confirmed that it will be split, at least 2-player co-op locally.
That's silly. I wonder who you're gonna play. Are you just gonna play a double Master Chief again, or are they gonna try to make it make sense this time?
Like Halo 3, where you're like chilling with the Arbiters.
Or like Halo 5, you play as the Noble team, right? Online, obviously, you can't play. I would be. I'd be down to play Halo 5 again.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I mean that won't be for another 4 months for you guys, but whatever.
Yeah. I'm thinking about what to do with it because I know I'm getting David trying to give him like the lore in between, but Halo 5 doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. The lore doesn't matter. I have a feeling that this new Halo is going to be a soft reboot.
It is a soft reboot, pretty much.
Yeah, they haven't. I don't think they confirmed that really, but it's going to be.
They've been pretty much like telling that.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
So I don't think a lot of the other lore is going to really matter.
I think Halo 4 matters,
4
but Halo 5 is going to. Well, I think Halo 4 matters still enough that
Halo 4 I still really like.
They still vocalized that Infinite is the end of the Forerunner saga. So they're still like keeping with something, but there is sort of a soft reboot in there somewhere. It's interesting, but I want to give David at least the background for at least the first couple.
Chief's gonna die in this one.
Woof.
Oh, head on a stick.
We just want to bring Halo back to the roots. You know, everyone loves Master Chief. Let's kill him.
Let's kill him. 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
Play as the pilot for the rest.
Yeah, there you go. I wonder what game did that. All right.
Weird.
Gore, Kyle, and I played Grounded, and that was actually pretty fun. That was actually a pleasant surprise.
Yeah,
I knew it was gonna be interesting, and I'm not really big into Obsidian games. But that was a lot of fun. Like I was actually kind of surprised at how interesting it was, and some spiders fucked us up too. And that was a good time. But I imagine Gore and I are gonna go back to that with Kyle soon too.
Right.
I got Destroy All Humans. Shouts to THQ Nordic for sending me that code. I might stream that again soon. Gotta talk more about my thoughts, especially when I finish it. But I got about like 2 hours in so far. Never played Destroy All Humans. That was one of those games, you know, when you're a kid, you know, when there's games that you like, but you're just like too young, you can't just buy extra games.
Right.
Destroy All Humans was one of the games that I wanted, just never got to.
Right.
And I'm enjoying it. I think it still holds up. Like I'm not saying like it definitely feels like a 2015 game or 2005 game. With the way how often it pauses you to show you a tutorial.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you say that, but Ghost of Tsushima, fucking every 2 minutes tells you.
I was thinking that. I know. Like
I'm like 7 hours in, and they're still fucking like, oh, make sure you do this. I'm like, yeah, I've done it like 30 fucking times already. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, to be fair though, I haven't played it in like a week, so I might need that again.
Right.
I'll be trying to grab people like a fucking Colossus.
You know what would be nice is if like a game like told like you could sell it, hey, you haven't been here in over a week. Do you like a really like a fast tutorial where it's like, hey, let's throw you into like a quick like bam 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 bam. All right, put you back in the game.
Gameplay wise, you mean, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
not like
Dragon Quest 11 does that for the story though.
So like, it does, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. If you're like 20 hours in and you don't play for a year, it like gives you a really quick like, oh, you did this, and this. You did this. You fought this guy. All right, you good? I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
cool.
I thought that was kind of it's really kind of handy.
All right, cool. Because I haven't booted that game up in
good,
about like.
I don't want to restart that game. So.
I booted that game in a long time, so I need to look at that again.
Yeah, I mean, you won't know what's happening gameplay wise, but that game's pretty simple anyway.
It's a turn-based, yeah.
Yeah, it's a. Dragon Quest has always been pretty simple.
Gore, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is your wife? Asked Jordan. See, there's no safe answer to that. He knows to not answer that.
Pokemon used to do it. I know Pokemon used to do that.
Pokemon used to do what?
Some of the Pokemon games did. Like, I think Gold and Silver had like a little grayscale kind of like flashback of like, hey, here's the things he did kind of thing.
I don't care.
And I think they did that with like Diamond and Pearl as well.
But I would love if games did like a really fast tutorial where you could just like get through it like in about 5 minutes just to refresh everything. That'd be nice. But yeah, no, Destroy All Humans is actually pretty fun. Like I get that's that way a podcast as game. It's nice.
Yeah.
Play a little bit of Carry On. Need to play more of that. I'm starting up Walking Dead again. I'm gonna get through all of Walking Dead, get through the final season, do all that stuff. I'm letting my girlfriend pick all the choices. She picked Doug at the beginning of episode 1 to save.
Yeah.
Which was interesting because like back when the game came out, no one picked Doug. But you know how at the end of every episode it tells you who picked what?
Yeah.
It was 51% people saved Doug. So I'm assuming people bought the collection are doing the different choices now.
Yeah, probably.
So I look at idiot. I was like, oh, that's a crazy choice. I was like, why? I was like, because people don't save Doug, man. It's, no one saves them. And then in the end, hey, yeah, most people save Doug. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think I went back and saved Doug in a second place.
Yeah, same thing with Duck and Herschel's son. I forget.
Oh, I hate all that shit. I would instantly, if I could, let Duck die. Even if you let him die, he doesn't die. But if I knew 100% chance he'd die, then I'd totally take it.
No,
Duck is a shit. he gets a little bit better later when he becomes your like little companion for like a minute until
Wait,
he
does a detective thing?
Yeah, until he what
Dude,
happens.
at the end of the episode, I forget how funny it is where you look at the background, and he's just bugging the shit out of Clementine. Yes,
Oh,
score in the audience.
I thought you were talking about the high five he wants. And
I love that.
If you leave him hanging, he's just like, fuck.
Yeah, no, he's just bugging Clementine in the background.
Yeah.
And then you walk away, and he goes, by the way, Clementine, let me tell you about this. And you're like, oh man, she's just not having it.
Yeah, and also like later she like Clementine says that Duck blames her for everything. I'm like, what? I'll kill him right here. Yeah, duck soup today.
But I've played that first episode so many times, but still, it's been a couple years since I've last done it, so I'm gonna do that again. And I forget that motherfucker. Why am I Larry? Just fucking punched the shit out of you
I
and
want
tries
to
to
say
leave you.
Lenny.
He leaves you out for dead.
Even
like,
if you agree with him throughout the entire thing, like Duck is he's a shit.
He just
Get him
still
out of
punches
here.
you. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
I'm like, what the fuck? I agree with you, bro.
Yeah, and I saved your ass. You were like over here having a heart attack, and I went out of my way to fucking save you.
Yeah, it's almost like Telltale choices don't fucking matter at all.
Yeah,
I like to consider it more of a coloring book than a like open-ended thing.
Yeah, sure. It's just a point and click game where like you point and click at something and you get a little funny dialogue.
Yep.
And that's the only difference you get from your playthroughs. Like,
because
I didn't click on that thing.
Stuff can vary in between episodes, but overall season stays like everyone's kind of well-rounded at the end.
What I mean is like in a point and click, a lot of them like if you click on a thing later on, it'll come back into play. Like someone will say like, "Oh, wasn't that thing there?" And then I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't need that thing that you clicked earlier. But it adds like more dialogue. That's pretty much what it is because all the choices are the same shit. Like it all leads to the same thing anyway. I mean, it might be different, but it all leads to the same shit.
Right.
Because like that was the thing that pissed me off with like the Game of Thrones one is I played the first episode of that.
Playing it.
Yeah,
I played the first episode. First episode had a dope ass ending. I was like, yeah, that's very Game of Thrones. But
I need to play that still. I will play it eventually. Don't spoil it.
All right, so I won't spoil it then. But yeah, I was just pissed with how your choice literally at the end didn't matter. It's just all right. Yeah. And then that's where I was like, hey, I'm fucking done with these games. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Those games are great. Not the Game of Thrones ones. I also heard the Guardians of the Galaxy one was garbage. But I love Wolf Among Us. I mean, I don't give a shit about the
Tales from the Borderlands, Wolf Among Us, Batman. I heard
Tales
really
from the Borderlands is
don't bother with Minecraft.
Yeah. Did you say Minecraft?
Don't bother with Minecraft, I said.
Oh, don't bother. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, Tales from the Borderlands, that's the one that I like the choices because, like I said before, it just adds new dialogue, and I thought that game was fucking hilarious. So, like, more dialogue, please.
Right. Adrian, will you watch a new Walking Dead movie? I probably will. I plan on eventually maybe watching the entire series again when if it ever ends, I will watch the entire series. But
I watched the rest of what season was it? Where all they did was shoot guns for like most of the
7 or 8, one of those.
And then I watched the episode where they fought Negan and Rick. I watched that one. I skipped like a couple of it. I just watched that one. I was like, all right, and it was well done. I thought it was good. But and then I watched the Pikes episode just because.
Yeah, you watch Pike.
They did a really good job. I will give them credit. The Pikes was really good.
Yeah, when you get to that moment in the comics, that's another Negan moment where it's like,
I think I stopped pretty much right after the bald girl. What's her name? Alpha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, after her arc was done, I guess. Her.
You need to read the comics now. Comics are done. Just get to it.
I just need to read the rest.
Yeah, you're not that far.
I know.
Oh man.
Probably like what? Maybe like 50 more issues? Probably after that.
It ends around 179 or 180.
Finish that in 20 minutes.
Yeah, do it.
Look at all the pictures. I'll look at all the pictures real quick and then formulate the story. I won't read it.
Yeah, you should though at this point. You'd love it. You'd love the comic so much. At the end, it ended up so strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm doing The Walking Dead. I'm gonna get through all that. I've been really wanting to get through the final season. Never touched it, but gonna do that. Started Yakuza 0. I pretty much put Ghost of Tsushima down because I'm like, that can wait. I'm not feeling it at the moment. It was
switch it for something else. You know, a little foreign.
Yeah, I needed something more comical.
Ghost of Tsushima's hilarious.
Yeah. No, I didn't need any more of. I'm gonna piss someone off. Drury, PlayStation exclusive story, people
What?
get fucked up.
Name 45 of them.
I'll name 45 of them. Fuck.
You do, instantly. All of them.
Um,
That's actually true. Besides the kid-friendly ones, what are ones that are fun? I guess like Infamous, the last Infamous, which was like
Medieval.
Yeah, but that's like a kid-friendly one.
Yeah.
I guess, kind of. Like Knack, of course, that's kid-friendly. Even though Knack 2 goes some hard fucking core places.
Dreams.
Well, you can make it hardcore. You can make it dreary.
Yeah, people make Halo Infinite look better in Dreams.
Yeah, Halo Infinite looks. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
No, I need just.
Ratchet Clank, obviously.
I like those games, but it's so catered to a strong audience that the echo chamber is a little bit too much for me right now. So I need to put.
When I play a PS4 game, I wanna just be at the end of the game and just wanna fucking just do bad things.
Or just has an obsession with doing bad things.
Dude, those things, like Spider-Man, I guess, is kind of the most up.
Yeah, I guess Spider-Man, but even at the end of Spider-Man,
even then it fucks you up a bit. I'm just a little bit over I need something a little zany. So I went to Yakuza 0. Yeah. I'm in the middle of chapter 2 right now, so just the beginning of it.
I want to play that.
I was telling David.
I had to play Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, I would, but I don't know. I need to take a little bit of a break, and I'm at the very beginning still. I'm still halfway through the village scene where you're going through and doing the covert. I just got my sword back, so I'm I can start that over. I'm fine. I'm nowhere in that game.
Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, I'm just earlier, so I'm just gonna start it over whenever I get to it.
20 minutes in.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm I once I got that, and I realized, I'm I don't need this right now.
Good season there, though. I wouldn't say that game's completely.
No, it's not. But coming off of Last of Us Part 2.
The Last of Us Part 2 is depression in the
Dude,
game.
Yeah, coming off Last of Us Part 2, I'm I need a break. I need to go from some. So Paper Mario and Yakuza are kind of a good offset from one another.
Playing Paper Mario along with Last of Us 2 must be a trip.
Oh, funny paper! Oh, my characters are dead.
Oh, Paper Mario getting bashed in the head with a golf club.
Well, you can bash people in with a mallet in Paper Mario, but it's funny because they make a little face like that, and then come back to normal.
Yeah, and then everybody cries.
The end.
Everybody dies.
Also, in case you said, good.
I'm in the middle of chapter 2 in Yakuza 0. I was talking to David about this, where it's not gonna throw you full zany right away. That it's gonna be too much, but man, it really is interesting the way they balance that. It's so masterful. I think I'm already tasting a little bit of it, but I can see how weirdly balanced they've done it. Where it's dude, 1 second you're oh man, they're really framing me. They're gonna take over the Yakuza. They're trying to kick this person out of the family.
It's really dramatic too.
They're trying to do that. All right, karaoke time.
It's weird because I played maybe the first 6-7 hours of the game when it first came out, and it was just everybody's sitting there and they're smoking cigarettes, so it's pretty serious. Then you're doing the karaoke thing and it opens up, it's this big fucking and then later on, I don't know if you got to it, but there's a scene where you just start beating the shit out of everybody and you're running upstairs and
so
stuff.
I'll tell you about that in a second. So really quick, just interrupt. I did hear there's a sad part, Paper Mario. Granted, that I guarantee you that part is not nearly, but that part is not nearly what fucking Last of Us is. So I'm
yeah, I heard it was the sad part, but I thought it was the beginning of the game.
Anyway, I heard it was later, but cause I saw people say, hey, spoiler in the comments, but the Paper Mario kind of got dark right now, and I'm okay, that's fine. But also at the beginning of the Paper Mario, fucking trees are dancing and singing, so I'm
Woo-hoo!
Happier world. But no, I was telling David, that's my favorite part of Yakuza 0 so far, where you're running up the thing, and that motherfucker will not die. That motherfucker keeps running in on you, and you slam his face in the urinal, you throw him against everything. I'm literally just doing the quick time events over and over, slam, and then you're all right, he's down. Walk over next room.
It says something that I played that game 3.5 years or 2.5 years, whenever it came out, 2017, 2018. And I still remember that.
But yeah, no, I'm feeling something kind of evenly serious and equal part zany, and that I was looking at Yakuza 0. I'm I think it's time. I think now is the time. Now is the time. Yeah, I started a bunch of new games pretty much, and I'm trying to do that. For what? For what were you saying, Gore?
I guess it is the perfect time considering you don't want anything that's really fucked up. But is it really the perfect time considering we have 500 games coming out and 2 new consoles?
Right now it is.
It's a 100-hour game.
It's 40, isn't it?
Well, it's
No, well, if you do if you just do the story, it's 20 hours. If you do the main story and some side quests, it can, be 40 hours. If you actually want to do every side quest, it's 120 hours.
Fuck it, I did have.
You got to do all the side quests, man.
We'll see.
No.
Because I still want to go back to it. Because the only thing I have left to do is to fight one of the secret bosses, and
actually,
that secret boss. Fuck.
I'm thinking of starting Judgment before, because that's a one-off game, and
that's a thing.
And it has the same kind of gameplay, right? Besides the investigation stuff you do.
Yeah.
Isn't there like investigations or something in that game?
Yeah.
Because you're a detective, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
I am gonna
that
start.
Sounds interesting.
Also, we're gonna talk about it in a second, and Gordon didn't mention it. But I am gonna play Superliminal tomorrow too.
I played
Gore played that. He put his playthrough up on YouTube. Check it out. I'm very excited. I hear very good things about it, and I'm just very excited. I've been looking at that game in a while too. I'm like, all right, cool. Yakuza 7 seems like a soft reboot. Yeah, it sort of is.
Yeah.
That's why it's not even called Yakuza 7.
That looks fun.
It's not a reboot. It's just
soft
the Kiryu story is done. We're no longer following Kiryu.
Yeah, because now it's a character that was like a side character.
Kiryu is like almost 60 years old.
Spoilers.
Now I know he makes it to 60. What's the fucking point? God damn it. I'm over it.
Oh, but yeah, following up on some of the comments, I'll take Judgment in 24-hour Cinderella over Ghost of Tsushima any day. 24-hour Cinderella is basically what sold my girlfriend on wanting to play the Yakuza games. That song is fucking hyper sad in retrospect, though. And to everyone saying you need to do at least some of the side quests, agreed.
There's not a single game out there where I've literally just run through main quests. Like in fact, if anything, I don't finish games because I do side quests so often. Shout out to Breath of the Wild. Still have not beat that game.
What I will say is if you kind of skip on any of them, the Pocket Racer ones are okay to skip. You get some interesting rewards out of them, but man, the storyline is not worth it, and they are some of the dumbest quests in that game. You can skip the
You did say that Yakuza 0 is the longest, though, right?
Yeah, 0 is the longest.
That makes sense, right?
And Yakuza 4 is the second longest.
That makes sense, because I'm sure the first one, they didn't want to go crazy with the first one.
How long?
Yakuza 0 is 120 hours to 100% everything. Yakuza 1 is like 40 hours. Yakuza 2 is like 40 hours. 3 is like 50 to 60 hours. 4 is like 90 hours. And the reason why that one is so long, though, is because you play as 5 different characters and have a bunch of different cities to explore. So you got a ton of shit to do. And then 6, I think, goes back to being like 50, 60 hours.
How does 3 hold up now?
I haven't played yet.
I'm curious with Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 and then going back
Kiwami
to
1
3.
and 2. I heard Kiwami 2 is really good.
Yeah.
Kiwami 2 is fantastic.
Yeah.
It is.
I heard Kiwami 1's good. I heard 2 is much better, though.
Agreed. It is a much better progression. They really tighten the controls for it. The only thing I didn't like about 2 is if you play 0 and you play Kiwami 1, you get used to having the multiple fighting styles for Kiryu. It's just that when you get to Kiwami 2, it goes back to how the series is supposed to be, and Kiryu just has the one fighting style. So, like, I loved using Bear. Bear was my jam, and not having access to Bear was a little weird to get used to, but it's fine because you eventually realize that weapons are too ridiculously overpowered in that game anyways, and why would you bother?
Interesting. Well, I think there's the only other 120-hour game that I plan to play through for this generation before wrapping it all up is Witcher 3 eventually. But I don't know. Yakuza. I'm not in the mood for Witcher either right now. I just need to do something.
Right.
I need to have some a little more like down to earth. But
down to earth.
Yeah.
Act 2, baby.
There you go.
I
did mention the. I don't know how you're feeling about this, David.
I'm not.
This is mostly me talking to Gore. For our ranksters, do you think we'd be able to finish like all the main, not like but like majority of the notable PS4 exclusives for ranksters sometime next year?
There's a lot of them. The notable ones is
Notable
at least
ones.
like there's like 4 or 5 every year that are notable.
Not anymore though, right? Ghost is kind of the last one.
Well, yeah, but this year is like it's like 4, right? Because you had or 3.
I'm talking like the big ones. I'm talking like.
I know. I still think like Ratchet and Clank is still big.
Sure, that was one of them.
Huge Knack 2, of course. That's giant. Gotta play that. But
the only problem I have is I need to get through all the Uncharted to get to 4, so I'm gonna have a little bit more of a
Persona. Of course, that shit. That
so
counts,
me
right?
playing all the Uncharted games like you playing Persona 5, so cool.
No, that's bullshit. Because Persona, I mean, I want to play Persona 5 anyway, but Uncharted is like 8-hour games each.
Yeah.
The Persona is like
no, I think actually, like in hindsight, me playing all the rest of the PS5 exclusives might be you beating Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, and also Uncharted 4 is the only one that came out. Well, and Lost Legacy. I didn't actually play.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna play just Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy. I'm gonna play through.
Oh, you gotta play just the PS4 games. So you don't need to play the first.
No,
I guess they're on the Nathan Drake.
Sure, but I mean, I want to play him just to. I would hate to jump into the fourth entry and.
Why not? Nah. Just do it. He jumped into Mass Effect 2 while playing 1. Fake ass. Yeah. You go jump into Witcher 3 while playing 1 and 2. What the fuck?
I played a little bit of 2.
No, you did. Yeah, a little bit. It's like an 80-hour game.
Yeah. It was very hard.
It was pretty hard.
What other ones are we missing that's like big though?
The Bloodborne. Fuck that.
Bloodborne is something I need to do.
That game.
Horizon.
Horizon. I'm doing it. For Horizon, I might do.
Blood and Truth.
Yeah.
Astrobot.
Well, Astrobot's a big one. I don't know about Blood and Truth. Blood and Truth is fun, but.
Yeah, those are really the only ones that you have to for sure get through.
VR? No, there's a couple other ones, I think, right? There has to be. They're big.
I'll show you the kind of funny bracket they did, and I kind of want to do at least the notable ones. Like, we don't need to do all of these for sure, but I want to at least do that so we can at least rank the big ones. Because I mean,
I played a lot of those games.
Sure. You're never gonna do Bloodborne, that's fine, but as long as everyone else
does something. Bloodborne, I'm okay with. I don't think I'll ever have the patience again for a Souls game. I will try whatever the fuck the new game is, Eternal Ring or fuck. No, that's old. Elder Ring. There you go.
Elden Ring. You're not gonna try Demon Souls?
Eternal Ring's an old game they did. Oh yeah, I'll try that too. Sure.
I'm done with the Souls games, but I'm gonna get the next two.
That's not from software. That's Bluepoint making that. They could fuck it up. You never know.
Hey, like Shadow of the Colossus, right?
They might give you a gun. You never know.
They'll fuck it up like Shadow of the Colossus did.
Oh yeah, they fucked Shadow of the Colossus up. And Uncharted 1. They made them worse.
Yeah. All right. Did I play anything else? I don't think so. No. All right.
We're still on what we played.
Yeah. Hey, for the last couple episodes, we blew past that.
Yeah. I was hoping that would continue.
This is a new trend from now on.
New trends. 3 episodes going quick, and then back to 2-hour.
All right, David, what'd you get this week?
Okay.
The only thing I got this week was For Honor on Xbox.
I got the Black Friday copy.
Yeah.
Why'd you buy that?
Because your ass told me to buy it.
Oh, I don't want to play that game. What, are you crazy?
David's page right now. Look at
his. Wait, you spent like $5. Who gives a shit? Even if that was true. No, I want to play it. I just had to get it installed and find it wherever the fuck it is. I got too many games. I don't have them alphabetized anymore.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, Gore, what'd you get?
You gotta spend more money. Anyway, I picked up 2 things that there was no point in me getting. I shouldn't have did it, but I got it.
Around you, Gore.
Shut up, idiot. I got the Splinter Cell goggles.
Oh, that's a new story too. We have.
Yeah, the anime. We'll get to it. And I also got the Samus arm cannon. It's pretty cool.
How is that? Is it worth it?
It doesn't fucking turn on, so I have to fucking put batteries in it. It's supposed to, but I think this is one of their display copies or some shit, and it just died. I'm assuming it's supposed to, at least. Most of these usually have buttons not buttons, batteries in it already, but let me see. Where the fuck is the on button? There it is. Yeah, it doesn't turn on. It's cool though.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't quite look right on me, but.
Gore's the new Samus.
Yep. That would fly very well.
Or the Samus God.
All right, now these 2 I got. They were supposed to be broken games. And I was happy to find out they weren't. They just needed some cleaning. I got Tactics Ogre.
Oh, yeah, I did see your video about that, where they said, it doesn't boot, and then you boot it up, and you're like, huh.
Yeah.
All right.
I booted Tactics Ogre immediately played. it didn't play again after the video, and I was like, uh-oh. And I just cleaned it out, and it worked fine. So Tactics Ogre, and then Boktai, The Sun is in Your Hands, which I loved this game as a kid. That was great. You have to actually put it to the sun, and
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
that's a
That's like
Hideo
a little
Kojima
solar
game
thing.
too. Everybody forgets it's a Kojima joint. But that's it. So that's all I got. Oh, I got the camera too. I forgot. I got a camera for my birthday.
It's his birthday.
It was my birthday. It
Watch
was.
that video for an enlightening video.
Yeah. If you want to see that face again. Where I go.
I'm not gonna show them. I got a lot of lots. I've been buying a bunch of just large chunks of games.
Yeah, I don't always show all the stuff I got. I got a PS3 lot also. I didn't really show.
Yeah, those things I'm like I buy just to usually individually sell and flip if I can. Let's see, bought Superliminal.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah, I bought that game. I did get Destroy All Humans thanks to THQ Nordic. I did get Skater XL thanks to, let me go.
Emailer.
Emailer, but what specifically is the?
Oh, you just thank Emailer.
All right, well, thank you Emailer for that.
Oh, when you play it though, like thank whoever.
I'm telling him now.
Wait.
Fuck it.
You haven't played it yet.
I don't think I bought any actual games this week. I did get this.
Oh, it's one of those controller holders.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of those. I haven't seen the banjo one though.
Yeah, the eyes are kind of
I
fucked up.
love that he's fucked up looking. That's great.
That makes
perfect.
it. I love that more honestly. It's more goofy that way. But it's between that. I kind of want to get the Master Chief one too, so maybe I'll grab that one as well.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. I thought it was kind of goofy looking, but
yeah,
his eyes were fucked up too. They weren't even on the thing.
But I love that thing, and it's fucking huge. I thought it was a lot smaller than it was gonna be, but it's cool. It's got the Rare logo on the back. Oh yeah. I mentioned a while back that I'm on those skill cranes on Tariba. I finally got my my prize. I got myself a slow poke.
Slow. I got myself a slow. Gore, can you change the background to PS4 Spider-Man? When we do a Games Gone By for it.
Yeah. Who's gonna do it?
You know, I'll do it.
Let me.
No, there was no batteries in the box, but yeah, that might have been the case with the Samus cannon. But it was obviously already open too. I should mention. So
let me tell you, I have a list of, let's see. I need to purge this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 potential games gone by I have for next year or next season, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I got a list going as well.
Yeah, I'm very excited to.
Mine will be the better games anyway.
I am. So I want to also point out that when we do, I'm curious. Hold on. Rumor: according to Smith's Toys, Halo Infinite's multiplayer is free to play and supports up to 120 FPS.
Of course, it's free to play. Game Pass, idiots.
Yeah, it's free to play with a subscription, baby.
Well, yeah, and hey, you know what? I bet that's what it is, because it's gonna be one of those things where they get rid of the gold membership. So
yeah, they will.
It's gonna be free to play, kinda, because you have to have the gold anyway to play it. So if you get gold or whatever the fuck it'll be called in the future, then
before I forget, I keep forgetting to talk about that the week after the Detroit Become Human episode. Yeah. We're going to do a Games Gone By Season 1 retrospective, kind of go through the games, every game that we played.
Play every game again.
Again, all one go.
In a week.
Hey, Gore, you just beat Nocturne, beat it again.
Beat it again.
But we're going to go through, I'm going to do a couple things, kind of like accumulate everything. We'll talk about discussions. I'll go back, see who liked what, like kind of tally up who had the better impressions on each game. I'm going to go through and do all that stuff with all that, and we'll see how that is. But that'd be kind of fun, and we'll hopefully make it good for that. But then, yeah, before going into that, as we said. Let's see. Did I get anything else? I don't think I got anything else.
That's all you got, man. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's everything. All right, fuck it. That's everything.
That's it.
That's everything. All right. Trivia time.
Yay. Bye, David.
As of... Yeah, well...
It was my birthday a few days ago. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Sure.
All right, fine. Tell us what the fucking.
It's one when you guys get
And
out
then
of
I'll
here,
disappear.
Yeah, then he'll disappear once you tell us what the trivia is.
So I will promise, make it a promise right now. Next
David
episode,
will win.
I will have the current trivia points. Not that it really matters because Gore's destroying David right now. But I will have.
You gotta give him more JRPG trivias. Then you win.
I need to do a David revenge like tenfold apparently because
This is the only thing David would only notice. Only David.
I did David's revenge like when the score was when the score that I haven't tallied yet was what the permanent score was.
Right.
Now when you add in the fact that the score was already in the lead, it's pretty fucked up. I think last time it was fucked up. Look at that score differential.
You'll win.
Yeah, we'll see. So
Yeah,
so we will next week. I'll have the current ties, and we'll do some cute with the trivia. Hopefully, sometime in August. This one again is trivia from our boy Nick, and it's you're gonna be naming the game or the game series on its genre and their use of product placement. So I'm gonna give you guys a genre and description. You gotta tell me what game it is.
All right, so you tell me the genre and then whatever product placement's in the game.
No, I'm gonna tell you the genre and the description, and you gotta tell me what the game is. And you're gonna hear product placement in the description. You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
Okay. All right.
So now I'm gonna disappear.
All right. No wait, you get. Too late.
It never gets old. All right. Let's see.
Oh, I hope the chair keeps spinning for the entire. Oh,
yeah,
no.
like Thor Ragnarok. All right.
You guys are back.
What the scratches? The scratches on my screen. Fuck. It's okay. All right. You got 15 questions, 20 minutes, plenty of time. So whenever you're ready.
Sure.
All right. Stealth game. A man goes all horror movie on these bitches to give them Burger King.
Sneak King.
All right. First person shooter. Pieces of Chex Mix goes all id Software on some green slime mofos.
Chex Quest?
Yes. Action and adventure game. This movie game has Powerade vendors just being there in buildings.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Action adventure game. This movie game has Powerade vendors just being there in buildings.
Movie game. So this is actual real game now.
Yeah, and you can skip if you want to. We have plenty if you don't want to waste time and just come back later.
Yeah, okay, next.
2D platformer. While exploring and attacking some sweet enemies in a sweet world, the ninja protagonist runs through signs promoting Chupa Chups candy.
Okay, now, okay. Sweet Chupa Chups. What the fuck is Chupa Chups? Sweet game, 2D. Sweet was obviously emphasized for a reason. World Gone Sour. That's Sour Patch Kids.
Nope. I'm surprised that wasn't actually an answer in general.
All right, go. Next one then.
Fighting game. Main character has a T-Mobile sidekick and uses paycheck to buy clothes courtesy of Air Jordan, Reebok, and Fat Farm.
That sounds like what's his name from Tekken, or not Tekken. I'm sorry, Dead or Alive. I don't know. Might be Tekken too. I don't know. I'll say Dead or Alive. Fuck it.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, next one then.
Racing game. A classic title that blasts your face with advertisements of Marlboro and Pepsi every 10 seconds. Apparently, it got censored in the American release.
Racing game. Well, then, what the fuck? All right. What? Racing game. What was the description again?
A classic title that blasts your face with advertisements of Marlboro, and Pepsi every 10 seconds. Apparently, it got censored in the American release.
Classic. I'd say Gran Turismo.
No.
Need for Speed.
I'm assuming these are all going to be product games. I could be wrong.
But, like, the way you made it sound like, I thought it was not going to be all the time. It was going to switch to just, like, because you mentioned Pepsi and something else is in there, so I don't know. Pepsi Man? Is that?
I'm sure that's probably another answer later on. No.
Because that never came to America, so. All right, next.
Let's see. Action adventure game. This zombie title has its world plastered with Playboy posters. On top of that, a Playboy magazine can help the player gain XP points.
So obviously it's not Playboy the game, so it has to be a real game of some sort. It just has a lot of product placement. So that's not the case for all of them. The first two was, so that made it a little confusing.
Right.
At least the first two I got. Those are the only two I got. What has Playboy in it? Stubbs the Zombie? Fuck, I don't know. No, it wouldn't make sense because I was like setting the. Actually, no, I guess Playboy was around then.
Is STUBB?
Yeah, S.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Dead Rising? I don't remember there being fucking Playboy. So I'm just gonna. Well, yeah, there's magazines. I don't know what you're reading. All right, next.
Action game Endless Runner, a game predating Temple Runner in which a mascot gives some dehydrated mans a can of Pepsi.
That's Pepsi, man.
There you go.
All right. So that one is a product placement game. I guess
yes.
these other ones I don't know.
It might just have it just might be product placement heavily in the game.
Zombie. Yeah, I'm a little confused if it is just the game itself is a product placement or it's a game that just has product placement.
Maybe.
All right, good.
Because you're right. Marble and Pepsi. Marble, Pepsi, the game.
But yeah, why would that be in a fucking like a Coca-Cola game or
right,
some shit like that?
Yeah, this one has multiple ones too. Racing game, a series that spans 3 titles. The characters in these games bow to the corporate sponsorship of Mountain Dew, Butterfinger, Atlantic Technology, and Slim Jim.
Okay. 3 games, so that helps me a little bit better. 3 games. That's a racing game, you said?
Racing game.
3 games. It's not the Crash games, right? Because there's like 3 of them besides the
Crash Team Racing.
Yeah, well, there's Crash, whatever, and then Crash Nitro Racing, and then something else. I think I don't know. Probably not. No.
No.
Yeah, I think there's 3 racing ones besides the new one.
Next game. Oh, I know this one.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Action RPG. This title is mostly known for its fetish towards Nissan cup noodles, to the point where you kill monsters in a mission to flavor them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's Final Fantasy 15.
Yep.
That one I know. So all right. So that confirms that there. That's not just. All right.
All right.
That's
you still got 15 minutes. Stealth game. The game's protagonist chews airwave gum and sneaks around a lit up sign for Axe body spray.
Gum and Axe body spray. I hope that's not like a Metal Gear game. Is that Metal Gear Solid 4 or some shit?
No.
No, I don't think. I was hoping not. I hope that's not. No, Splinter Cell doesn't chew gum. At least I don't remember him chewing gum. I wish I knew if the gum thing was actually a thing you did, or you just have a product that you can get. I don't know. Fuck it. Next game.
Oh, I do know one of them that we skipped. Okay.
Right.
I think at least maybe I could be wrong actually.
All right, next one.
Racing game. The character in this recent high-selling title can drive Mercedes-Benz cars with enough money grinding.
Oh, is that Mario Kart? Because you can have that in a DLC, right?
Yeah.
Money grinding. I guess
Mario
you can
Kart
get
8.
it. Mario Kart 8, yeah. You could buy it though, right? Just
I think so.
Completely buy it. Then
all right.
Your money.
2D platformer. The mascot of McDonald's sends 2 kids inside a comic book to save the planet from McKids.
I'm pretty sure it's McKids. Unless there's no. Is there another fucking? All right, continue. I guess.
Arcade racing game. I don't know if you meant to put a.
No. I meant the one. Because I stopped you halfway through your description.
Sends 2 kids inside a comic book to save the planet from environmental destruction.
The boy from McDonald's. That's what you said. The mascot.
The mascot of McDonald's sends 2
Ronald.
Kids.
Well, there was other games. I don't remember them. I know McKids is definitely a McDonald's game, but I don't know what it's about. So obviously it's not. All right, next game. Fuck it. I don't care.
You put a question mark after the game. I'm not sure if this means something or if it's a typo. Arcade racing game. The first game in its series, Tower Records, Pizza Hut, and a Levi's store are some of your destinations for your character.
Is that Crazy Taxi?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All right. And dating sim. PsyOp made a game where you can smash the mascot to the C-ranked fast food KFC. Shout out to Ranksters.
Yeah, he gets smashed in this romance game too. You goddamn right. All right, so I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I heard smash.
He's like,
I heard smash. Yeah.
Dating sim. PsyOp made a game where you could smash the mascot to the C-ranked fast food place KFC.
C ranked, yeah, because we ranked them. Even though it should have been higher. Should have been A.
Yeah, I tell you, I saw someone eating some KFC chicken tenders the other day. Ooh.
You could smash. It's a dating sim.
That was a game that recently came out that
the KFC fucking.
Yeah, but I don't think you know the name, right?
No, I think I do. It's like I love the Colonel or some shit. Colonel Forever. Fuck. My manager, the beautiful Colonel. It was like something like that. I don't. All right, fine. Fuck it. Skip it. That was the last one, right? You said?
Yep.
Okay, go back to the ones I missed.
Okay, action adventure game. This movie game has Powerade vendors just being there in buildings. I thought I knew this one. I don't think I know it actually.
Powerade, like it could be anything. I'm sure it matters not. Powerade. Who owns Powerade? Is that Coca-Cola company? Is it a Sony game? That means. I bet it fucking is. All right, so I'll say. Who owns? Well, what does Sony own? Megamind, the game. I think that was a Sony animation. No, it was DreamWorks. I think. It's not.
No.
It's not Megamind.
Got 10 minutes.
GoldenEye. I just missed it. No, don't type that. Powerade. All right, fuck that one.
Powerade is owned by Coke. Casey says.
Yeah, so it's Sony. Sony owns Coke too. So.
Do they?
They own Columbia Pictures. I'm pretty sure they're all like owned by the same people. Is what I mean.
Oh, they're the same umbrella. Okay.
Yeah, so that means like it's probably a Sony video game that's in, like I don't fucking know, Bloodborne. I'm gonna go. Oh, yeah. Bloodborne, my favorite movie, but
yeah.
Oh no, it wouldn't be Ratchet and Clank because that was based on a movie technically. That fucking one that came out. Just skip it. Just go to the next fucking thing.
2D platformer while exploring and attacking some sweet enemies in a sweet world. This ninja protagonist runs through signs promoting Chupa Chupa candy.
In the sweet world. I'm surprised World Gone Sour wasn't there.
I know, so am I.
This one, a sweet world. You're sweet. Is it Wreck-It Ralph? Fucking, I don't know. Because you go into that candy world. It's not. I don't even know.
No.
It's a movie game. Wait, did he say this was a movie game or was that the last one?
No, he doesn't know this one. This one just
Ninja.
says...
You're a ninja.
Yeah.
Sweet world and you're a ninja. So it's like some stupid kid shit. Probably. Unless the sweet things just... all right, just go to the next one.
Fighting game. Main character has a T-Mobile sidekick and can use his paycheck to buy clothes courtesy of Air Jordan, Reebok, and Fat Farm.
Oh, is this maybe Def Jam Fight for New York?
Yeah.
All right, and there you go. I was about to say that sounds like something you could do, because you could buy clothing.
There you go.
In the story mode, so.
All right,
that makes sense.
Racing game. A classic title that blasts your face with advertisements of Marlboro and Pepsi every 10 seconds. Apparently, it got censored in the American release.
Ridge Racer. I didn't say Ridge Racer. That's classic.
No.
What's another classic one? A classic. So it's got to be good. What's the other series? What's the other classic racing series? We already used Mario Kart, obviously, so that shit ain't gonna be. I'll say Mario Kart. Fuck it. One of any of them.
No.
Mario Kart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Double Dash 6, 8.
Do it, David. It's Mario Kart 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, yeah. I'm done.
I'm done. Oh, classic.
What about 8? Nah, don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck it. How about what the fuck? What are racing games? Forza, the original Forza. Well, I don't know why I would have a worry
No.
about American release because that's the only place that's popular. What's another racing game series? Like fucking anything? Need for Speed, I said. I have to say the specific name though, right?
Maybe.
The-
Yeah, because I had to type in Mario Kart 8 for
It's
that
like,
one.
damn, there's 200 fucking of all those series.
Got about
I
6.5
Test
minutes.
Drive, fucking Test Drive,
No.
a classic racing series. Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Need for Speed, the other ones,
The other ones.
Hot Pursuit, and
I typed in those two now.
Burnout, Burnout 3, 2, all of
No.
them, Revenge. I mean, if it's not in America, then I'm definitely not gonna know. Because he said that those weren't in America, right? These ads.
Yeah.
All right, it's like classic, so I'm thinking like old racing game. Pole position.
Project Cars.
Yeah, what a classic. It's,
Oh, it was pole position.
I got it. That's a classic.
Damn. All right. All right. Good reach. I think you might have just won the trivia there. I think if David gets it like that, that's.
Hey, pole position is a classic. I wasn't thinking about advertisements.
Damn, you reached out in the ether of your
1980s
ass.
game, but,
You reached all up in your ass and just fished out something. Pole position. All right. Action adventure game. This zombie title has its world plastered with Playboy posters. On top of that, a Playboy magazine can help the player gain EXP points.
Oh, is it Dead Island? Maybe? I don't remember the... No. Okay, I thought maybe that would make sense. Dead Island Riptide?
I tied it.
Zombie action game. And Playboy is...
zombie action adventure game.
Action adventure. And Playboy's plastered everywhere and it can upgrade you.
Yeah, you said Dead Rising, right?
I did say Dead Rising 2, 3...
There are 2.
It was 2? Okay. I don't remember those at all. Okay, there you go. It was 2.
All right, there you go. You're getting somewhere, Gore. You got about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Racing game. A series that spans 3 titles. The characters in these games bow to the corporate sponsorship of Mountain Dew, Butterfinger, Atlantic Technology, and Slim Jim.
These 3 characters, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay,
No, sorry. These 3 titles, the characters in these games.
Okay. No, I think you did say that. I thought I heard 3 characters though. 3 titles. All right. What's up? You said a racing game? It's a racing game, right?
Game. 3 titles in. The characters in these games.
And there's only 3 games in this. I can't think of any racing trilogies at all. All of them go either way too long or they die out immediately.
I'm fairly confident I know this one actually.
The characters, so it's like a cartoony game. Obviously, it has to be. If they bow down, unless that's a joke.
I'm gonna type in what I think it is.
All right, go ahead.
No, okay.
All right. Racing game. 3 of them, and it's a jokey little fun thing.
It might not be. Why?
I mean that makes me think like if they bow down to it, unless that's the joke.
I'm assuming
but I'm assuming in the story in some way the characters actually. Unless I don't know.
I think
none of the other questions were like that though. That one makes me think it's
tongue-in-cheek.
Well, that's the only one that's like tongue in cheek though. All the other ones, besides the Ranksters one, I guess, at the end. Hey, David. Fuck off. All right, so maybe not. Hey, fuck you. All right, so maybe not, but still, I can't think of any trilogies. It's a racing game franchise. I'm sure there's one. I'm just not thinking of it right now. I'm looking at my games right now. It's not helping me. I can't fucking see any of them. Racing game franchise. All right, is there another one?
Yeah, you got 3 more.
Okay, go ahead.
About 2.5 minutes left.
Okay.
Stealth game. The game's protagonist chews airwave gum and sneaks around a lit up sign for Axe body spray.
It's a straight up stealth game. You sneak around, Axe body spray.
This is a Houston Outlaws shirt. It's got the 2 guns looking like the horns.
Yeah. It's a stealth only game, I'm assuming that means?
Stealth game is all it says.
stealth game. So it has to be like a stealth focused game. I'm trying to think of like Splinter Cell. Like I don't think he ate gum, but maybe he did. I don't fucking know. I don't think that's very covert though. If you're smacking your lips around, but I'll say fuck it. Put Splinter Cell. I just don't remember that then. If it is, I can't.
Another Pandora's Box.
Pandora's Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, Pandora Tomorrow. Chaos Theory. Double Agent.
Chaos Theory.
Chaos Theory. It really is? I don't remember chewing gum at all in that game. I don't remember the Axe body spray.
All right, a minute and a half.
Either.
Do you want the McDonald's one or the last one? Oh, you're not gonna know the KFC name.
Last one.
That's the KFC one.
Oh yeah. I heart Colonel or something. My date with the Colonel. Romance the Colonel. I know what the game is. I just don't know the stupid title.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to you.
If he says the same thing, I think
it's I love you, Colonel Sanders.
I love you, Colonel. That's all I said. Or no, I said I love Colonel. Whatever.
All right, so I'll give you that one, and then you got 1 minute left.
All right,
2D platformer. The McDonald's mascot McDonald's sends 2 kids inside a comic book. You got the racing game one with the 3 titles.
And is there another one?
2D platformer with with ninjas, and then the Powerade vendors.
With ninja, 2D platform with ninjas. And what's the advertisement for that one?
Chupa Chups candy. So that's gonna be a hard one if you don't know what that is. And then you got that movie game with Powerade vendors.
Oh yeah. Movie. I'm just gonna think of movie games. Iron Man. It's not. I don't even know why. When would he fucking drink it? How much time do I have left?
10 seconds.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
All right.
Megamind. Again.
You got 11 out of 15 though, so you're looking pretty good.
That's pretty good.
The average score is 20%. I'm assuming.
That's right. What's up?
I'm assuming though he made it so only
hey,
people played.
I consume product, so.
Consume.
Yeah. So have we. Right. Calling up David. See what excuse is now. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got some porridge.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Fuck.
He's like a bear.
Yeah. Some Oliver Twist shit going on. Coming with both hands in the bowl.
Please, sir.
Fuck you. Sick of your shit.
Sick of your shit.
Yeah, I'm sick of your shit more.
Oh, fuck you. Sick of your shit the most.
Yeah, okay. What were you drinking?
Milk.
Milk? You put your milk in a bowl?
bowl?
I'm assuming you had
What
cereal.
else would I be doing while I'm drinking milk? I had cereal.
Why? It's like midnight.
So I wanted fucking cereal. I wanted some multi-meal crunch berry knockoff bullshit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, David.
Get
So-
ready to
All right,
win.
Adrian.
I'm not gonna tell you your score because I kind of want to see how you just do on your own. So let's see. You have
Alright.
20 minutes, 15 questions. Let's do it. Okay.
Let's do it.
Stealth game. A man goes all horror movies on these bitches to give them Burger King.
Sneak King.
All right. First person shooter. Pieces of Chex Mix go all it software on some green slime mofos.
Chex Quest.
Action adventure game. This movie game has Powerade vendors just being there in buildings.
Can you repeat that?
Action adventure game. This movie game has Powerade vendors just being there in buildings.
Powerade vendors?
Yes.
Oh, he's ready now.
This is gonna get hard. This is a hard quiz.
Next.
And not all of these are like product placement games. They're games that have product placement in them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm not sure.
All right, 2D platformer. While exploring and attacking some sweet enemies in a sweet world, the ninja protagonist runs through signs promoting Chupa Chups candy.
A ninja protagonist?
Yes.
Naruto.
I want to say they did that with like One of the Ninja Gaiden games.
That you want
One
to
of the
say those?
originals?
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. Why not?
So these games you gotta be specific in which ones.
Oh shit. I don't know. One of them. We'll come back to it.
Just
All right. Fighting game. Main character has a T-Mobile sidekick and can use his paycheck to buy clothes courtesy of Air Jordan, Reebok, and Fat Farm.
I'm gonna guess that's probably Shaq Fu.
No.
Oh, Shaq Fu?
Yeah, I lied. I said no, and
Oh,
it was.
You sure?
it's a fighting game. Reebok.
Wait, does Shaq wear Reeboks?
Well, I just assumed basketball shoes. It's a
Yeah, but he might not be a Reebok guy. You don't know. It's like Reebok, like the little white kid shoes. You wear it, think you're cool, and everybody's like, "What the fuck? Those aren't Nikes."
I had no idea. Next.
All right. Racing game. A classic title that blasts your face with advertisements of Marlboro and Pepsi every 10 seconds. Apparently, it got censored in the American release.
Oh, Outrun.
No.
No, I could have sworn it was
That's a
Outrun.
good choice, though. I didn't think about that.
I swear.
Daytona.
No, but that's a good question. That's a good answer too. Gore pulled this answer out of the ether of his ass, out of nowhere. I think.
Oh, it's a
Cruising
classic.
USA.
No, he was thinking of classic titles was smart, but I never would have thought this. Still thinking of all that, honestly. No, it's not that.
Not Cruising USA.
Ah,
I thought he was about to really just say what it was, right? When he said,
Yeah.
"Oh," I was like, "Wow."
so not Daytona, not Cruising, and not Outrun.
I see you got the glasses back, though.
Uh,
Or did
the-
he have glasses the entire time?
The chat suggests Tony Hawk Ride and Mario.
Beautiful.
Sorry, what?
Also, Bucky, I may do a room tour at some point to throw in their channels because I don't do content
Hey, you're
for
running
myself.
out of time, David. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, keep saying it.
Saying it. Yeah, no, just keep going. Next one.
Okay. Action and adventure game. This zombie title has its world plastered with Playboy posters. On top of that, a Playboy magazine can help the player gain XP points.
What's up, man?
Oh, is that like that stupid like $3 zombie game on PSN?
No.
It's actual. That's the name of it too.
Yeah.
It's stupid $3 zombie game on PSN.
This is a hard quiz.
Next.
You can tell David's blowing himself right now.
Alright, action game / endless runner. A game predating Temple Run in which a mascot gives some dehydrated mans a can of Pepsi. Come on, David.
Said the title of the game pretty much in the
Oh,
description.
Pepsi Man.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
gives the
I didn't
dehydrated
realize
man
that
some Pepsi.
predated Temple
It
Run.
did. Well, Temple Run was like
Temple
early
Run's
2000s.
like, yeah.
Pepsi Man's a PS1 game.
No,
Alright.
there's a older game that has a similar
Yeah, I
name.
know. There was a game back in the 80s. It was only on the PS1 0.
Alright, racing game. A series that spans 3 titles. The characters in these games bow to the corporate sponsorships of Mountain Dew, Butterfinger, Atlantic Technology, and Slim Jim.
Demolition Man the game.
That's Taco Bell or Pizza Hut.
Sure, yeah. It's a racing game?
Racing game, a series that spans 3 titles.
Road Rash?
I don't know. Is there 3 titles in Road Rash?
No, I typed in 2 and 3 afterwards, so.
Fuck it. Cruising USA. Daytona?
No.
Daytona.
What'd you say?
Outrun, just try it. Why not?
There's more than 3 outruns, aren't there?
I think there's only 2 numbered ones, but there's more than that, I think. Outrun 2 on Xbox is worth a lot. Coast to coast version. It's a really rare game. If you ever see that for a good deal, get it.
Of course, hot tip for the day. Next.
All right. Action RPG. This title is mostly known for its fetish towards Nissan Cup noodles to a point where you kill monsters in a mission to flavor them. Even I know this, come on.
Yeah, but we know it for a different reason, I think.
I mean, I don't think so, actually.
Well,
We also know it for another reason.
Yeah, I played it. That's why.
We know it for multiple reasons.
Yeah. Think cup noodle. Delicious. What ingredients would you put in it to make it better?
I have no idea.
Nate thinks of a new ingredient.
Switch.
Sure.
No. That's the animation in the game when he thinks of a new ingredient.
Really don't know this one? I think this is kind of weird that you don't know.
Yeah, you should feel bad.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah, I'd feel bad.
I don't know. Based on the hint you're throwing out, I'm guessing Final Fantasy 15.
Yes,
but
thank you.
That's it. Thank you. That's
I wasn't even trying to give you a hint.
I played 10 hours of Final Fantasy 15
That's how
and it
much
was
I played.
only playing the pinball minigame.
You played
Yeah.
10 hours more than me.
Yeah, I played around like 20.
Fucking pinball minigame, and then I gave up on the game.
The pinball making.
Shoutouts to using spoons for noodles. Next one. Stealth game. The game's protagonist chews airwave gum and sneaks around a lit up sign for Axe body spray.
Duke Nukem Forever.
No.
My favorite stealth game.
Yeah, that man's the opposite of fucking stealth.
That game stealth dropped in stores and nobody knew. Stealthed into the bargain bin.
Stealth game?
What'd you say?
It's a stealth game, you said?
Yes.
I don't know, Pandora Tomorrow?
No.
Don't look at me like that. Blacklist? Chaos Theory, was it?
All right, there you go.
Yes, there you go.
All right.
Yes.
Racing game. The characters in his recent high-selling title can drive Mercedes-Benz cars with enough money grinding.
Gran Turismo?
No.
Forza?
That's not a recent high-selling title.
I don't fucking know racing games.
I mean, you don't need to know this one.
The answer's not that recent either, to be fair.
Like 3 years.
Yeah, if you count that version.
What other big racing games are there other than Forza and fucking Gran
I can
Turismo?
promise you've played this.
I can promise you it's not as good as the previous ones.
I don't know, Watch Dogs?
Racing? I'd leave too, but I don't feel like getting up. There you goes.
That's the podcast.
There you go. Well, we'll just chill here. Actually, I'm out. I like the other ones better. Just saying.
I don't fucking know. What else is there?
That's it. Just Gran Turismo and whatever the hell else you said. There's only 2 racing games ever. Would you say Gran Turismo and Forza? There's no other racing series ever.
I don't know what the fuck.
Think
release. I don't think anything did.
Think racing game. Wait, listen. Think racing game, but not like realistic.
I don't know. Burnout. Fucking Need for Speed.
I said don't think realistic, as in like.
Crash Team Racing. Fuck it.
That's close.
Take a shot for every dumbass answer David just said right now.
Oh, Halo 5.
That's literally the dumbest thing I've heard on 71 episodes of the podcast. So.
Watch Dogs.
Bottom it up.
There's racing in Watch Dogs, to be fair.
I have no fucking idea.
Really? I did. Come on. You're close with Crash Team Racing. How do you
Mario
say
Kart 8.
Yeah, just give it to him. It's Mario Kart 8. Come on, man. Fucking Mario Kart. How do you not? You think Crash Team Racing before?
Mario Kart.
Huh?
I don't play Mario Kart. What the fuck
What
would
the
I?
fuck? I don't play the fucking 8th one either because it sucks, but I still know what it is.
2D platformer. The mascot of McDonald's sends 2 kids at a comic book to save the planet from environmental destruction.
Oh fuck! Is that the one on the NES? Ah shit.
You think of McKids now,
Yeah. All right.
because that's what I said, and then I couldn't think of anything else. I know there are ones, but I don't know what the fuck they're
I
called.
don't fucking know either. Next.
I didn't get that one, obviously.
All right.
Unless it is McKids and you put is McKids? I think McKids is one word.
Yeah.
I did type it like that.
How about Space then? Maybe it's
No.
how about something else? It's MC Kids, spaced out. Master Chief Collection Kids.
All right.
All
what's the next
let's see. Arcade racing game. The first game in its series, Tower Records, or the first game in its series, Tower Records, Pizza Hut, and a Levi's store are some of the destinations for your character.
Gotta go down the collection here. Outrun.
No.
They-
Arcade racing game.
Yeah, that's an arcade
Hey,
racing.
like-
Yeah,
just
Outrun is
emphasizing
arcade
it.
racing.
Because you're very much off the market. I know you're. I know what you're
Not
saying.
that,
but
he's not that off, but Outrun.
yeah,
not. It's
I
the
know.
arcade
But
racing.
I'm trying to steer him a little bit more in the.
Sure. It's. I will also say it's not really a racing game.
Well, that just fucking confuses me more.
Okay, never mind. It is a racing game. Forget what I said. Outrun's not really a racing game either, though. And not in the traditional sense.
Not in the traditional sense. I don't know. Fucking Tono USA.
It
It
is.
was in USA.
Think like.
This game's crazy.
Oh, come on.
Crazy Taxi.
Well, you shouldn't have said that. Come on. You might as well
He's not gonna win this.
should have went crazy. You'd be like, ooh, do that. And then you'll be like, oh. You probably would get it.
Dating sim. Psyop made a game where you can smash the mascot of the C-ranked fast food place KFC. Shout out to the Ranksters.
I don't know. Sims.
You might not.
You're not gonna know this. This is a recent meme game.
Oh wait. Fucking. The Colonel Sanders dating sim
I'll
thing.
give it
Fuck.
to you. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not
he
gonna
gave
know
it to me too. 'Cause I couldn't figure out.
We
the
talked
actual
about it
game.
on the news.
Yeah, we did. But
Yeah.
I'm good with meme games.
I was like, I am the Colonel or some shit like that, or
I love
I
you,
love you,
Colonel.
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
David the Cook strikes again. Oh.
It's not my fault. I don't remember stupid fucking product placement shit like this.
Yeah, I don't remember Mario Kart series. I think
It doesn't matter if you know it or not. It doesn't matter if you know it or not. Knowing it's a recent high-selling thing, you jumped away from Dave crashed over Mario Kart.
Racing. Those are not racing games.
You said crash.
Yeah.
That's a racing game. He said
I
He just said
Watch Dogs.
he said Watch Dogs too, which
Watch Dogs. That's the big one, not Crash. Crash makes sense. It's actually the closest thing he said besides Mario Kart.
no, I know, but I'm saying is he said Mario Kart. I said racing game. He said Crash. They're the same thing as Mario Kart.
True. That's true. Maybe he meant the original Crash games. Because this is racing. You have to like get the thing. Yeah, you have to run.
You give up. You got 5 minutes left.
What the fuck's the next one?
That was
That's
it.
it.
You got to go back to the beginning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is last.
Next one.
All right.
What's an
Action adventure game. This movie game has Power Avengers just being there in buildings.
Action adventure game. I don't know. I'm never gonna guess that next.
2D
Right.
platformer. While exploring and attacking some sweet enemies in a sweet world, the ninja protagonist runs through science promoting Chupa Chups candy.
Oh, Ninja Bread Man.
It better not be, because I was thinking that too.
No, that's spelled weird.
It's one word, Ninja Bread, I guess.
No.
Ninja. Okay, thank God, because I was thinking that too. But
Samuel
that
was, like,
game's so
spamming that.
shitty that there was no way I had product placement.
I'll keep typing it, but next one is fighting game. The main character has a T-Mobile sidekick and can use his paycheck to buy clothes courtesy of Air Jordan, Reebok, and Fat Farm.
I don't know. That sounds like something Tekken would do.
Said the same exact thing.
No.
Tekken.
stuff to do at Gamescom, by the way. And news, just letting you know.
Yeah.
Perfect time to have a 20-minute each trivia, by the way.
Terrible. All right, we're just gonna cut this here. I'm fucking done.
No. I'm just saying.
I thought you were dropping him a hint. Well, maybe you kind of were, actually. But what you just said was what the...
What Gamescom? Oh, yeah, pretty much. I wasn't, but ended up being one.
Ain't this some shit?
Def Jam fight for New York.
There you go.
Yeah. That means he's like tied with me, I think, right now.
No.
Is he not? I think he died. Oh, wait, he didn't get the racing.
Nah.
The other racing.
He still needs 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Just call
Well,
it.
you might get it.
Yeah, there you go. Come on. 3 minutes
we're
left.
done. Move it on.
Oh.
All right, we'll
This
move
is
on,
fun.
yeah.
What's the next one?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
what's
want
the
to do it?
next
All right,
one?
all right.
Man,
Okay.
you might get a second wind.
Race,
Yeah.
racing game. Classic title that blasts your face with advertisements of Marlboro and Pepsi every 10 seconds. Apparently, it got censored in the American release.
What was that?
Burnout.
No.
Need for Speed.
Think more classic.
Think older. Think older.
Mario Kart.
Older.
Not gonna fuck around this time.
That's actually what Gord said too. He said Mario Kart. Fuck it.
Think older than that. Even older than Mario Kart.
Like as old
think
as
like,
you.
Think it's like a forgotten. It's a classic, but it's like forgotten.
No one
Nobody
makes these
cares.
games anymore.
No, at all. They made the sequel, and that was it.
Oh, I named all the ones I could think of that nobody makes anymore.
Okay, think of older ones.
Yeah, nobody makes Mario Kart and Need for Speed games anymore. Sports games are Gran Turismo games. Even Crash they make them. If you said Test Drive or Ridge Racer, I'd be like, yeah, they don't make those fucking games anymore. Project got them.
Ridge Racer, why not?
No, like I'm talking about classic, like fucking old games. Like you can count all the bits.
Oh, what the fuck was that motorcycle one? Not Road Rash, but
It's not a motorcycle. That's alright. Just stop you there.
All right. Is it
Come on.
Road Rash? I don't remember if I said that for this
It
one.
has the announcer. That's all I'll say though.
Yeah, about 1 minute left.
All right, fuck it. Next one.
Action adventure game. This zombie title has world plastered with Playboy posters. On top of that, a Playboy magazine can help the player gain XP points.
Duke Nukem.
Yeah, all those zombies.
Oh, fuck it, no.
No, think a classic zombie series.
I won't even say think of a very notable one though.
I would say
It's classic now.
It is classic. It's
Left
been old. It's old enough to be classic. I'm sorry, what?
Left 4 Dead. Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
You're close. You're kind of. No, you got far
Not
right
with
the
the
second
not
one.
with the neighbors.
Zombies.
Think.
Just think.
Just think. Watch Dogs.
Here, let me tell you this: the way Gore beat you,
go.
the way Gore beat you is he just thought of the first all right, 2D platformer action adventure game and just went off like that.
Think like.
Think Brain Blast. There you go.
Here you go. Look. You see this? Think this.
Oh, Dead Rising.
All right,
Which one?
2.
There you go.
There you go.
You got
All
it.
right, you got. All right. You got 7 seconds left.
All right, read the next one. Hurry up.
Racing game.
Need for
You're
Speed.
out. All right.
Need for Speed.
All right, David, you lost.
You're close. You're only one behind.
You're only one behind. We really helped the fuck out of you, but hey.
Well, whatever. He got it. Well, he did.
All
He
right.
got most.
First one, stealth game. A man goes all horror. That's Sneak King. Second one, id Software. Chex Mix. That's Chex Quest. We both got that. Action adventure game. This movie game has Powerade vendors just being there in buildings. That's Enter the Matrix. All right, next one. 2D platformer. While exploring and attacking some sweet enemies in a sweet world, the ninja protagonist runs through signs promoting Chupa Chups candy. That's Zool.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I've heard of Zool, yeah.
Fighting game, T-Mobile Sidekick, Def Jam Fight for New York. Let's go through the ones you guys already both got. Action adventure game, Dead Rising 2, Pepsi Man for that. Final Fantasy 15 was correct there. Chaos Theory, Mario Kart 8, Crazy Taxi. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Racing game, a classic title that blasts your face with advertising Marlboro and Pepsi every 10 seconds. excuse me, apparently it got censored in the American release. Gore reached into the ether and pulled out pole position.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I don't even remember that game.
With the announcer. You remember the announcer? You hear her talk?
Racing game, a series that spans 3 titles. The characters in these games bow to the corporate sponsorship of Mountain Dew, Butterfinger, Atlantic Technology, and Slim Jim. That was Jet Moto.
All right.
Jet Moto. What was the 3 Jet Moto games?
I remember one of them.
I know there's like one called Jet 2 Moto or Jet 2 something.
Jet Moto.
Yeah, it was like Jet. It had a 2 in there somewhere.
And then the final one you guys both missed. 2D platform, the mascot of McDonald's sends 2 kids inside a comic book to save the planet from environmental destruction. In fact, I don't think I read that. Did I read that to you, David?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot if I did. Global Gladiators. The ones you guys thought was McKids.
Oh, Global Gladiators. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I've heard of that one. Yeah. All right. Fine.
All right.
I forgot that was even a fucking McDonald's game.
Nick sent it to me, saying it's a good reflection of our Ranksters episode. So shout out again, Nick. Appreciate that. And once again, go check out Ranksters if you guys haven't. I like that series a lot. I think that series is gonna be pretty good. We gotta refine some of the rules a little bit, and we'll figure it out. So it's not just constant yelling over each other, which is what they're gonna degrade to eventually. But we'll figure it out. All right. There you go.
All right, it's over.
Good trivia, a long what we played this week, just in time for good games gone by. It's about time we had
news.
It's about news. Yeah, we got 6 news. It's about time we've had a 3 or 4 hour episode again. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, it's about time.
You know, the people have been wanting it, so we're gonna provide it. First news on the article is Marvel's Avengers War Table. Now, Gore and I were talking about this. Gore wasn't really enthused about it. Thought it was the same shit, and
it looks
just about as boring as before.
It looks all right. When I say it looks the same, I mean it literally is just the same shit they've showed us before. It's just they presented it a little bit better, I think. Besides just showing 8 minutes of Thor gameplay and with no talking at all, and it's boring. But it still looks there's nothing about the gameplay that makes me go, oh, okay, now it looks like it's gonna be a game I'm playing for like the rest of the year after it comes out or whatever.
Sure.
It's gonna be a game I play for a week, maybe 2, and then most likely I'm done. Maybe when Hawkeye comes out, whenever he comes out.
I'm curious because I genuinely because
it looks fun.
I really
look any different.
I really want one of like all of us to get into either a Division, a Destiny, or if this works out, I want one of us. I want us to. I really like Destiny 2 is like what it's. It's not on my list right now, but it was kind of one I was throwing around for games gone by in my mind. Because I would like to give it like a 3 months heads up to like, hey, Destiny 2, give us enough time to like kind of go through it. We're not gonna play it all in 1 month. I think that'd be dumb. But, like, give us a couple months to kind of like go through it. Because I think we'd get into like a Destiny kind of thing.
Right.
I mean, I played the shit out of the first Destiny and loved it. So
yeah, and as much as I talk shit on that game, that Destiny 1 has fantastic gunplay. But I want us to get into a game like that, like something like a games as a service, an actual one that's like decent quality. And I don't know. I think this one has the appeal enough for me to be like, okay, I like Marvel characters. I can put Hulk in a funny little gangster costume. And then I did like some of the stuff. I like the fact that you carry on your heroes to play with if you want to play solo. The fact that they're your high leveled Black Widow, your high leveled Hulk.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I that's cool, but if it wasn't in there, then I would have been like, what the fuck? What's the point then? You're progressing, and then
sure,
like, what's the point? Like, it's like, oh. I go to someone's game and then I have to start from the beginning. I'm like, okay.
But
I could see that being annoying if they don't do level scaling. Sure. You know, like make it even for everybody. Like if I'm a level 30 Hulk and you're like a level 5, whoever the fuck you're playing as.
Sure.
Probably Thor, I'm assuming.
I'm playing Ms. Marvel's my girl.
Oh yeah,
I love Ms. Marvel so much.
You like the stretchy girl.
She's my favorite.
I guess she's not stretchy. She's just big thing.
She's
big.
I love Ms. Marvel. If you haven't read the comics, you would love her. You would fucking love her. She's
nah. You know what? Now I'm not. I'm gonna read it. I'll be like, ugh, hate her.
Her comic is so wholesome. It's amazing.
I don't like wholesome. I want gritty and dark and fucked up.
Oh yeah, how's Last of Us 2?
Stardew Valley. Funny as hell.
I don't know. I'm really wanting a us to get into one of those kind of games, like the long-standing ones.
I want to get into one of those type of games, but the one I want to get into is not any of the ones you want to get into.
Which one do you
This is
want
a problem. I really want to play Final Fantasy 14 one day.
Yes.
But there's
I know.
my only
want to play one
caveat. I don't
MMO.
want to pay for it. I don't want to pay for the
I know. I don't either.
The
That's why I'm
base
not in it.
game and the first expansion are actually part of a free
I don't-
trial now.
Because for me, I would have to pay for it twice because I have to pay for the monthly and then I have to buy fucking PS Plus because I don't have it. So
Yeah, but I was like sold. I was like ready to hit buy, and then David, right before I hit buy, is like, by the way, monthly subscription.
oh yeah, it says around the case too.
Yeah, and I was like, no,
You
I'm
get
not
the
doing,
first one for free.
I'm not doing monthly subscriptions, like, cause
Well, I think it's free until you get to a certain place.
yeah,
right?
David was saying right now.
The
it's
game
private.
itself is actually free until you get a certain place. Maybe we
Yeah,
should
it's
try it.
free until you finish the first expansion.
Okay, so we should try it. That's actually not bad. We should try it at least and see if we like
Maybe
it.
we'll see. I don't know.
And then-
I'd rather have some, especially
Well,
with Destiny
I'll
2
play
with
Destiny.
Destiny 2 with the Game Pass thing. Now that we have all the expansions, when
Yeah, I'd rather play Destiny besides Division. Division seems like it's probably gonna either not die, but like die out quicker than Destiny. Obviously, Destiny's been out for.
I'm
what,
bummed because Division 2 is also something I was really looking forward to.
But
it's just-
Division 2 is nowhere near as popular, and it's been out for less time, so you think it would still have a little bit more.
Right.
'Cause-
I'm just bummed because we tried that. We were like ready to like get into it, and the server
Yeah.
just crapped on us the second time, and it kind of took the wind out of that. It was like, all right, well,
I played the shit out of the first one with people, so it's
yeah, and
just
that
like one
wasn't
of
that
those-
wasn't with me too. That was with everyone else.
No,
Like,
I don't think. I think Guru was there. I think I played with
yeah, it was you,
Guru.
you, Guru Gory. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Guru and Guru.
3 G's.
Yeah,
Three-
the triple G.
That's it. That's what our channel's called. Check it
Yeah,
out.
no, like I Destiny 2 is kind of the one I'm eyeing, but I'm upset because Division 2 looked like it was gonna be a lot of fun, but it just took the wind out of you and I when we missed that. But I would love to get into Destiny, especially with Game Pass and something that, or the expansion with it. It's like, why the fuck not would we do that? But Avengers kind of looks like it'll be a good entryway, I think, of that. I think
Yeah, it
personally.
also looks like it's just gonna be the same shit though.
We'll see. I'm a lot more excited for it.
At least Destiny, I can see it being different because I feel like beat 'em up games and like shoot 'em up games are like don't. I feel like beat 'em up games probably wouldn't work really as a service because beat 'em up games are like, all right, you do the beat 'em up and you fight the guys. It's the same shit over and over again. Where at least shooting, there's something different. Like
And-
you get a
and-
new gun.
And
You're not gonna get a new pair of fists with Hulk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's.
Well, I mean, maybe that might be what they're
That'd
hinting
be-
at with it.
I
But
mean, I
what-
guess they could. I guess
Well,
you could get a new Iron Man shit.
right.
I
They're,
guess.
they're,
But
and
Thor,
Black
what are you
Widow,
gonna get? A new hammer?
Black
What the
Widow's
fuck?
carrying a bunch of shit
Yeah,
too.
Black Widow looks like she'll actually be kind of fun because you get like Uzis at one point. I saw
And
her
you're
shooting.
Spider-Man in the game.
Yeah, which I found hilarious. Like they
Uh,
didn't get Spider-Man in the game, so we got Black Widow.
But it does seem like a bigger Ultimate Alliance in a way, where it's like, oh,
Yeah,
it's a nicer
exactly.
Ultimate Alliance. But I don't know. I'm a lot more excited than I was after this presentation. Like,
I'm
the fact
like,
that they're giving us so much in the beta
I'm
gives
gonna-
me hope that maybe that's a lot more of what they're planning on doing.
we gotta wait one extra week though, because Xbox.
But I
can go
really,
fuck
I
itself.
really wish that the beta progression carried through, but it's not going to.
Yeah, I figured
kinda slowed me down.
they didn't mention if it would, so that means it
won't.
won't.
They wouldn't mention that.
They will mention that.
Special Flavor says Hawkeye could be as cool as Black Widow, alternate playstyles and weapon types. I
Hawkeye,
agree.
or as I call him, generic bald man, which I know he looks like that in the comic.
People
It
call
doesn't
him
matter.
Cole McGrath.
Yeah, he looks like Cole McGrath from Infamous.
Yeah.
He looks too generic. I don't know.
That's a
I
problem.
get in the
That's a
comic.
problem
he
with
looks-
that's a problem with the Avengers game in general. Is everyone looks generic.
Yeah, but because in a comic, it's a comic, so you can draw him like a bald guy, but it's a comic, so you
Shout
can
out
make
to
him
the
look.
Hawkeye comics, by the way, fucking awesome.
The first one they showed in there, I knew that was like a good one, right? Because isn't that the like at least the logo looks?
The
Similar to
Hawkeye
the-
logo is the one they're doing on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But I heard, I'm pretty sure
Again,
that's the one. I
another
heard.
series you would like a lot.
Yeah, I just watched the show. It's just, I don't want to read. I don't want to read. I can't.
Or the
But
comic guys.
I don't know. I get in the comic, you can make a bald, regular white dude.
'Cause
Look
it's all different
kinda,
art style, but when they're going kind of like a
when
realistic,
you get yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, because they're going like kind of like a realistic like
Yeah.
art style, which is cool. But like
Yeah.
the problem is we have real Avengers.
Yeah,
So-
I don't want him to look like Jeremy Renner. I don't give a shit. Like that would be a little weird if everybody else looks different and then just Hawkeye looks like Jeremy Renner. It'd
Yeah,
be a little
but
strange.
I feel like I mean shaved his head. Like okay, come on.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. I would have done with just the hair that
Sure.
Hawkeye has in Endgame, which is goofy as shit, but I love it.
I love my hair. I really want. I almost cut my hair.
I would have been happy if he was Ronin. They just say,
I
"Fuck
almost cut my hair into that. I was like, I kind of want to pull the Hawkeye off, but I'm like, no.
And
I
also,
don't even think he pulled it off that well.
No, he didn't really. Especially since Jeremy Renner's like at like late 40s. So
Yeah, and
it's
it's like maybe like 30 is the top you can actually pull that off.
like Chris Evans probably could rock that because he's like what late 30s. So I'm like,
Yeah,
all right,
30 is like the highest, and then you're afterwards like can't be doing that.
yeah, that's some shit you'd see in high school. So
Hell yeah.
Maybe college, but like I said I would love to see Punisher. I know he's not in the fucking Avengers. I don't give a shit. I would love to see the Punisher.
Hey, dude, the way they're doing about this though is, but then again, let me get my first thought.
That's a character I'd pick. I mean,
the way they said it, the way they keep advertising is, this is the Avengers we know you guys want, but the ones that we also want to. And that goes to show with MODOK, like, what the fuck, MODOK?
Yeah, MODOK is great.
But I'm hoping that with them saying that means that we get some obscure shit, because Ms. Marvel's also like, she's a fan favorite, but not one that the MCU knows. So I'm glad they went with Ms. Marvel. Like, that's awesome. But I am worried about what they mean by when they introduce characters. Are we charging characters?
No, they said it's all free.
Okay. I was worried because the way they made it sound like for a second that it would look like they were charging characters, but I don't want that to happen.
No, it's supposed to be all free updates. I don't know how they're gonna because there's supposedly no loot boxes either.
There's gonna be microtransactions. There's not loot boxes.
Yeah, no loot box. Yeah, so if you want to buy
buy costumes, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but how are they gonna make their money?
I'm also fine.
It's gonna be like people that are like, all right, I just want the costume for Captain America, and they spend like $1 or whatever.
Personally, I don't mind loot boxes for cosmic stuff.
Cosmetic
stuff. Yeah, because like
I'm okay with in this game if it does upgrade you. I don't care. This is not good. You're not fighting other people. You know, you're fighting AI. So if you get cosmetics that for some reason make your shield better as Captain America, which by the way you're not gonna play as him. He's dead. But when you play as him. Which makes me wonder, is he actually going to be dead in the story for most of the game and you can only play as him in the stupid war zone things or whatever, or war arenas? Or is he going to like pop up 2 missions later and he's like, hey, I'm alive? I think that's the latter is going to happen, but it doesn't matter. You obviously get to play him, but I do want to see more gameplay.
Yeah, but I before this last one, I was like, I don't even know why I pre-ordered it, honestly. Like, I'm like, I kind of want to play it, but it's not even going to be the thing that I really want to play with it for. But I don't know. This one, I'm like
only a game in September, so that's good too.
There you go.
I mean, besides like Kings of Amalur and Mafia, but when it comes to multiplayer games, it's like the only thing, I think.
And Kings of Amalur is going to be the only one I really play in there. So
yeah.
That's fine.
Well, Mafia.
Maybe eventually.
Yeah, Mafia gameplay didn't really impress a lot of people.
But yeah, so that's Marvel War Table. Like I said, it looked better. I'm happier with it, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, next thing. So we get through this shit.
So this one.
David has no opinion, by the way.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Are you gonna get it?
Jordan says David Weiss is serious.
No. Okay. Because
it's literally just you bought Marvel Ultimate Alliance, didn't you?
Yeah, but I love the Ultimate Alliance games.
He likes those games.
It seems not that far off, honestly. You like Destiny and you like those games. It's kind of like a melding of those.
Does he like Destiny?
Yeah, I like Destiny.
Wait, you do?
Yeah. I used to raid all the time in Destiny 1.
Yeah.
So what's stopping you from this?
I just don't care.
Hulk. He's too big. Scary. He's too scary. I hope you can transform.
About this game that looks good, so.
I hope you could transform into Bruce Banner midway through a jump and then just have him like splat on the ground like in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
or the Incredible Hulk, if you want to reference that piece of shit.
So really quick, PlayStation Rock Block double header. Cuphead Shadow drop shouts. Buy Cuphead. Everyone buy Cuphead.
Yeah. Let's talk about that launch trailer. Anybody watch it?
Yeah.
Give me nightmares.
I love everything about Cuphead, dude.
Yeah. Some good.
I'd buy the shit out of those. If those were like mock-up, like figures, I'd buy the shit out of those.
Yeah, me too. I said that most likely they're gonna make those into figures. Those creepy ass nightmares.
I would love that. And you can play it now on PS4 or something like that.
Oh, I'm like, oh, cool. That would have been awesome.
Shouts Keeley once again getting something leaked beforehand.
He's trying.
I want that man to get one good reveal.
You know what? He'll get one, and it's gonna be like some shit people will hate. Watch. It'll be like, oh, you guys are not gonna expect this, and it's like something big, and then at the end of the trailer, it'll say like exclusively for Epic Game Store. And then something will happen with that reveal that's awesome until the end, and then everybody's like, this sucks. Fuck. Epic
Yeah.
Game Store exclusive. I hate it.
But and then they unfortunately the Cuphead Delicious Last
Yeah,
was it
did not
Delicious?
come out. Yeah,
The
Delicious Last Course.
is not indefinitely delayed, but it does not have a release date, and they were just like saying
Everybody was saying like it's gonna get released today
because
and
they
it's
had
like,
that Xbox thing. I wish. Oh, dude.
the opposite of what actually happened. And now it has no release date. Period. It's like nope, that shit ain't coming out for a little while.
You're
So
playing Cuphead on Expert right now. I think I'm gonna jump into Cuphead soon. Adrian, why don't you have Cuphead Funko Pop? I have all of them. I have all the Cuphead Funko Pops.
I have 2 of them, but they're not Funko Pops. They're Funko, but they're
Two-pack?
not the. Yeah, the 2-pack. I kept it. So.
Yeah, I got that. I got
I
the.
got a couple plushes.
I was with you. Remember when we had the limited edition King Dice, the gold one, right? When that was in New York. Did we go to GameStop when they had that?
Yeah, I think so. I think
And that's when I was with you.
I
Yeah,
remember.
I was at the purple
I went to
Mega Man.
GameStop. Yeah, I bought the stupid fucking Mass Effect knife thing.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them all. I got like every single one. That's the one thing I collect for.
Oh. Yeah, no, I got some Cuphead stuff, and not as much as you. I'm sure.
Everyone, if you do not have Cuphead, buy it, love it, live it.
Nah, just play Ori.
Speaking of playing something else, Fall Guys launches on PS Plus.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic news! I'm so ready.
I forgot to mention I played Fall Guys.
Yeah, and that was awesome. Like I mentioned that we watched your
Yeah.
playthrough.
Really fun.
Yeah, fantastic. It's looking fucking incredible. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
We'll
stream
be streaming that.
Yeah, 100,000% we're gonna stream the shit out of that. And I'm curious. Remember, Rocket League was also something that launched on PS Plus. I'm curious.
And around this time.
I'm curious if this is gonna be one of those games that's gonna blow the fuck up now because of that.
It will. People love the beta. Everybody's talking about how much they love it. So.
Yeah, so I'm super excited for that. That's the exact game I need right now.
Only problem is it takes a little while to get into, like not get into gameplay wise. It's just no, not gameplay wise. I mean like to actually get into a game.
Oh.
So.
It's not gonna be an issue. I hope not.
I feel like it took like 2-3 minutes to get into some games, and I'm like you get to a PUBG or whatever, and it's like really quick for the most part. Yeah. That was also beta. So.
Yeah, but you need keys to get into, so.
Yeah, there was a lot of people playing though. I was surprised. I thought because I just got the key, I started playing like 20 minutes after I got the key, and it was like noon. So I was like, all right, here we go. Day it came out, I was like, all right, here we go. It just went out. And it was people. So obviously you saw me.
And launching on PS Plus, I'm sure it'll get pushed out. So. Hoping for a big life on that game because I've been super excited for it.
Big life.
Big life.
Big life.
Nick was playing Destiny 2 with someone, and he sent me a Snapchat. He's like, "Hey, look who I played with," and their tag on PC was Borat voice my wife.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Next story is the Analogue goes on pre-order August 3rd.
Hell yeah.
That's the
little baby thing,
that's
right?
the Game Boy that has like the Gorilla Glass on it. Has all the adapters on it, but
thing. Okay.
That's gonna be hard to pre-order. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be on that thing. Limit 2 per person. So David, I'll try to grab 2. If not, one of it. We should grab 2. Trying to watch out for each other, and if now we can.
I'm not throwing down for it.
Oh, you're not getting it? I thought you were getting it.
No.
He's getting
I find
the
it
thing.
fascinating, but
You really don't want that?
no.
Oh, you're wild. That thing looks incredible. I mean, I want to play fucking Game Boy things.
I have 2 Game Boy Advances, and I have my retro.
I got 5.
So.
I have
Someone
5 SPs.
is selling a Game Boy Advance locally here for $150.
Is it modded?
An SP, no.
SP, okay.
They are not worth that much. Those are $40.
Which one is it? Is it the AGS?
He didn't even say. I don't think he knows. I think he just thinks, oh, Game Boy.
He thinks it's.
And he said in the description, he goes, lowest I'll go is 120. Firm. No, don't waste my time.
Shit.
Firm. Oh yeah, those are the people that always know what the fuck they're talking about.
I want to mention, I'm like, bro.
You're not. You better go about 33% of that price.
At best.
Well. I mean, Game Boy Advance SPs go for like $60-$70 right now.
Yeah, but.
And I don't know if that's a 101. That's the brighter screen one, so that one goes for way more. Not 150 though.
But I want something that I can play the Game Boy games on that's not an SP. And I have the Game Boy player, but.
Get a Game Boy Micro. It's even smaller and shittier, and more expensive.
Yeah. No, I kind of want one of these. These look really nice to me, but Kyle says the Analog Pocket is a meme. Sure.
Oh. Everything's a meme to Kyle.
Gory, you should wear sunglasses and a black jacket next stream.
Okay. I got a black jacket.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's only 85 degrees in my room. I'll wear
I
it.
thought you were gonna get that, David. All right. Maybe if I get one, maybe you'll
Wow.
like think you'll be so
Another
jealous.
waste of time.
Right.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, I thought if you posting it, that you thought I want to get one, but all right.
No, I find that interesting because Analog produces some really good stuff. I like what they've done with the Analog NT and the Super NT, but I just don't have an interest in the Game Boy one.
You just don't play Game Boy stuff though, huh?
No, I play a bit of Game Boy
What's
stuff.
the last thing on Game Boy you played?
Last game on Game Boy I played was Final Fantasy Legends 3.
When was that?
That was about maybe 4 or 6 months ago.
Oh. All those great Game Boy games like ...
Yeah, the Kirby games are great. The Zelda
A
games
lot
are
of
great.
great Game Boy games.
All
Anyway.
Pokemon games are great.
The original Fire Emblem games.
Next
Chain
story.
of Memories,
Mega Man Battle Network 3.
I
Light.
sold that.
Zoid's Legacy.
Final Fantasy. There's a couple of them. There's older
Next
games,
story
but-
I thought was kind of interesting was
Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury.
the final nuke went off in MGS5 on the PS3 version.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, see that?
I don't fucking care.
I don't know anything really about that, but I thought it was kind of interesting.
I
Because,
I played over 100 hours of that game, and I do not remember if that means anything. So,
it triggers a secret cutscene.
what was the cutscene?
I didn't want to look at it because I'm still trying. I eventually
It's all
want to get
Snake
through.
blows himself.
I'll watch it right now.
But apparently it sucks because that cutscene got leaked like 2 years ago when
I'll have to play.
when PC players hacked into it.
Of course.
But it's cool that it happened. Apparently PS3 isn't really the only console it's gonna happen on because it's just a smaller community that you can be able to do stuff on. But cool, good for them. I thought that was an interesting thing to note. I thought. Gore's
Okay.
looking up that trailer.
It's like 8 minutes long, so I'm not gonna watch it right now.
All right, next story is the one that Gore's gonna like. Splinter Cell anime.
Yay! We got Dragon's Dogma anime. Did we ever talk about that?
I don't think so either, actually. I thought that was fake. Cause I saw someone on Facebook post it. I'm like,
No, it's
yeah.
real.
Yeah, I was like, Dragon's
Hey,
Dogma.
never-
I was like this close ready to post to say it was fake. I was like, yeah, okay. But I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I don't have time. And then sure enough, that was the one where I was like, oh, that's real. I'm like, oh,
It's real.
I would look like a
It's
fool.
like it's one of those 3D, 2D animes, but
Yeah,
meaning people are gonna say it looks like shit.
I love that everyone's understanding that video game animes go hand in hand.
Hey, Castlevania, man! Ever since Castlevania, now we're gonna Devil May Cry one, we got Dragon's Dogma one, now we're gonna a Splinter Cell one, which is the fucking
Do
weirdest
we have
one.
another one?
'Cause-
Oh well, Witcher happened, but that's not an anime.
Oh no, Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk. Like Castlevania came up and said, "Hey, they don't make our fucking games anymore like Splinter Cell, but we'll fucking do
Go
an
figure.
anime."
You give a bunch of nerds an anime with their favorite video game, they're gonna love it.
So Cyberpunk is in trouble because like once the anime comes out, that means no more video games.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with Castlevania, Dragon's Dogma, no fucking Dragon's Dogma games, no fucking Splinter Cell games. What was the other one? Forgot already.
Witcher.
Yeah, but that's not a thing yet.
There's no more Witcher
Splinter Cell,
games.
honestly, Splinter Cell probably won't be a thing because Tom Hardy was supposed to play fucking Sam Fisher for the last 5 years, and that's just never happened. So
Also, Splinter Cell is not happening ever again.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out
we'll
to
see.
Ubisoft
Ubisoft.
Forward soon. In September.
September, we'll see. Hey,
we're
don't
gonna
fuck us.
see more Far Cry. We're gonna see
Oh
more.
boy, Vikings or whatever.
We're gonna see
Okay.
more Valhalla. Some more
Oh,
Far
you get
Cry.
to. Oh, we're happy to show Rainbow Six Siege's 5th year tribute again.
Tribute
Like
again.
they play Nickelback or whatever. It's like one of
Look at
those
this photograph.
You have the worst singing voice I've ever heard in my life. I know you're doing it on purpose. It's still,
No, I'm sure it probably sucks.
it makes me not ever want to hear.
I was in choir for 2 years and hated it.
Well, I bet they hated it too.
All right. Last story before we go to games gone by.
Splinter Cell anime is dumb. I don't even get what the fuck is he gonna do. He's just gonna put the gun. I mean, it'll be easy to animate in the shadows all the time.
He's gonna chew Swift gum and then find Axe body spray.
Yeah, you'll
signs.
find an Axe body spray sign to hide behind. But I just don't get like I don't. Why Splinter Cell of all the series? Like, I'm sorry, Ubisoft wanted it, right? They said that. I didn't read the article.
Hey,
so
all
I'm
these
fucking-
nerds fucking keep asking for Splinter Cell. Give them an
Assassin's
anime.
Creed would make. Assassin's Creed has the dumbest story ever. That would be a perfect anime.
Ooh, Beyond Good
Hell,
and Evil
Watch Dogs
anime.
would have made it more interesting.
Young and Evil anime would be amazing. Just would never come out, so it doesn't matter. Like Beyond Good and Evil anime.
Can you
Beyond Good and
imagine?
Evil 1 would be
Yeah, can you
perfect.
imagine if they had a Beyond Good and Evil anime gorge
That
a
would
little
be
bit?
fucking amazing.
Who would you want to make that? Like, what studio?
The same guys that did Castlevania. Get
Alright.
the Powerhouse Studios. Like they're going, yeah, hell yeah. They fucking nailed it with Castlevania. That's like one of the best shows out there right now. Period.
Maybe they're gonna use this anime to get up a new game finally.
Yeah, maybe. I don't even know why they do in Devil May Cry. I mean, I love Devil May Cry. Don't get me wrong.
Wait, Devil May Cry's getting a new anime?
Yeah, it's from the Castlevania guys. So
Oh, no shit.
yeah, and yeah, a new anime exactly. They already did one. It didn't work. It wasn't great. So
I liked it.
I only watched the episodes that were on the Devil May Cry 4 special edition. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It came with, like a few episodes. I watched those. And I don't like them. You know, I was when I was a kid. But anyway, what were we talking about? Splinter Cell anime. Whatever. What's the next story? Fuck it.
Next story.
Alright.
L is real.
I'm sorry. What?
L is real.
L is
So we
real.
had that
Hell, it's real.
L is real.
Nintendo big leak again.
Oh, okay. I was like, L's real. Oh yeah.
So yeah, massive leak across all of the stuff, and we're gonna get more. Like, at this point, like whoever's doing it is like trickling it out, very intentionally doing it on July because 2401.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yes, I think that all the stuff that came out. I wish Nintendo would just like realize what they have is cool shit and just make a book. Like, isn't that like just free
Nintendo
fucking
just-
money? It's like
I
free money.
don't understand Nintendo because they could do so many things that would be easy and make millions of dollars.
Dude,
Like million,
A
not
book,
even dollars.
Nintendo Secrets Volume 1. Put all the shit from the NES era. Hey, here's a cool tidbit of this. Here's a cool tidbit of that.
They could make
Charge-
multiple books like that. They could
No,
be
volume
volume
that's what I'm saying.
one.
Volume 1, Volume 2.
Yeah.
Every generation. Fuck it.
They could
Easy
do that.
money.
They could release Paper Mario and 1,000 Year Door again. They could do anything.
I don't
They could
understand that, honestly. I genuinely don't get it.
No
Like,
GameCube games. We will never see a GameCube game on a new Nintendo console ever. I'm just like NES will get fucking SNES, NES, maybe 64.
Link's
at one
Awakening
point.
remake.
Yeah, we'll get a Link's Awakening remake for the remake in like 10 years.
People
We'll
didn't
get
like
a
the art
fucking
style, so we're
Oracle
gonna change the art
Ages
style.
We'll get an Oracle of Ages and Seasons remake, but we won't fucking
Wind
get the
Waker
actual.
HD.
I'm pretty down for that, actually. I liked Oracle Seasons and Ages.
That's true, but that was Wii U, so nobody played it. And it's
Yeah.
just like this.
And then Airport, and that's one of the few games that got stuck on Wii U.
And I'm talking about just straight up a port, exactly, right? And you know, Twilight Princess too, even though that was a Wii game, it was
Another
GameCube,
game
and
stuck on Wii U.
It's the best game. I mean, it's the best place to play Twilight Princess is on the GameCube. So
And it's still stuck on Wii U as well.
ain't that some shit? But and
Dude,
Pikmin even.
I don't think I don't understand too. I feel if you just hired some studio, be like, hey, just remake this, HD it up.
They don't even need to remake it. That's the problem.
HD
They
it
can
up,
just
just make it
release it.
HD
Those
remaster.
games are so
literally,
good.
they could just create a Switch cartridge that's just the Nintendo Classics collection, and it's all their NES and SNES fucking libraries in each cart, and just bam, there you go.
We already
Millions.
have
Dude,
that.
A GameCube Classic would fucking make so much goddamn money.
GameCube Classic would make my nuts explode. Like I would want that.
You know that resale
Yeah.
value that would just drop on a lot of these games finally.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Chibi Robo, that wouldn't be on there.
No,
either.
maybe.
But-
Well, maybe didn't they have Earthbound on?
Mario Parties.
Well, Earthbound's a good game though. Chibi Robo sucks. So,
But that was what Star Fox 2. I feel like they might just do like some weird sleeper hit on
well,
there.
Star Fox 2 was like kind of cool. You know, like it never came out, even though we could all play it on emulators. Like, you know.
I don't get it either. But I genuinely thought this when I see that I'm like Nintendo could just put multiple volumes out of a book
Yeah,
and just say NES secrets secrets of Nintendo with NES.
and they can explain to us why the fuck they hid Luigi.
Developers say, yeah, you know, Luigi just didn't work. Cool.
Didn't work.
I'll pay
Luigi
$50
still
to read
doesn't
that.
work. Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
Luigi's still a loser. Like,
it's fascinating stuff reading this stuff, dude. Like,
yeah.
it's just weird because it's all just weird like rumor and shit that people say, and then it leaks out and it's like, oh, we get it for free. Fuck it. When it could have been like a nice, cool, like I'm talking like the Near World Guide.
Yeah.
Size that book on a coffee
From the
table.
mind of Nintendo.
Yeah, fuck it.
But no, one thing I was gonna say is that this might be one of those cases, you know, like how everybody has rumors about every fucking game, and then when it actually comes out and it's true, everybody's like, oh, because they get disappointed because they like just having this rumor in their
Shout
head,
out
like,
to the
oh,
ET dig.
that's what I was gonna say. The last thing was the ET dig,
Hey,
and then when it happened, I saw so many people like, Oh, I like that. Just being like a what's the word? Like a not
Urban-
rumor, but wait, what?
Urban
Urban
Legend.
Legend.
Urban Legend. Sure, that's not what was. Yeah, but that works. Um,
Shout out
That's
to me.
all
I got
fail.
a quote in that movie.
yeah. Adrian
I
said,
peaked.
"Yeah, I got a big sack."
I
he
think I
said.
literally say that too. I'm like, you always hear little things about it or something. I think that was the quote. Special flavor says
I use that clip for something else. Then thank you for telling me.
Special flavor GT says give Luigi an anime. Oh yeah, why not?
Yeah, put him in the Splinter Cell one. Fuck it. It probably won't be anything like Splinter Cell anyway. So
Yeah, SpongeBob got an anime. You know why doesn't Luigi?
why the fuck is there a Splinter Cell anime? Well, of all the things Ubisoft could do, why Splinter Cell? Why?
Why not Rabbids?
Why not Division? Do
Rabbids had a
stupid,
cartoon,
or-
didn't they?
Yeah, but not anime. Anime is different. Gotta make
But
it.
dude, no, I in general, I don't understand why Nintendo just doesn't just do a just secrets thing and just put out
How
that
come
money.
Nintendo doesn't do anime?
They are doing that Ask Iwata book. Did you see that? I
Yeah.
pre-ordered that.
I was gonna pre-order it. Yeah.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that. But like, do that. Fuck it. I'll put money down for books. I love having a book collection. It looks nice.
Yeah, I have a nice little book collection. I don't read them.
But you can't read.
Yeah, it's a collection. I
They
don't
have
even
nice.
read 'em.
They have nice pictures. Good.
Hey, if you want an excuse to why you don't use the things you buy, just say it's a collection. There you go. That's I don't play them or anything.
I just like them.
Ugh. I just
I just
collect
like
them.
that I have it and someone next to me doesn't.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the one kid that's like, I really want that game, and I have it. I don't even fucking play it. It makes me smile.
All right. But anyone else has the input on the whole Nintendo League thing or?
L is real. He's there. Luigi, find him in the code. Who gives a shit? Like, it's a green Mario. What the fuck? It's,
Green Mario.
hey, find that 17th Colossus now, you dicks. Didn't hear
Tomorrow.
about that for like 15. Yeah, it was Mario. It's L. It's Luigi. Put him
Alright.
in Shadow Colossus.
Speaking of the Colossus, we're gonna segue into games gone by. If you are gonna tune out now because you haven't played Shadow of the Colossus, thanks for listening. Next month is the Def Jam Fight for New York, which is happening on August 28th, which
Oh yeah.
will be this month. If by the time you guys are hearing this, if you guys are next month.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
Well, if
Maybe
I put him on
maybe on
Saturday,
Core's channel.
then.
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
Depending on when, whatever, August. And if you want any inputs on anything or want us to choose anything, brp@bluerupees.com. So tuning
yeah.
in now, give us 5 seconds to do games gone by.
All right. Shout outs to Hot Local Mom.
Shout out.
Jump in.
I'm gonna
We're
jump
jumping
right
in.
into this.
Jumping
Welcome
in.
to
Yeah.
games gone by. It's been a little bit.
It's been a while.
Hell yeah.
Been a
As they say.
while. All right. This is our Shadow of the Colossus episode. This was a gore joint. He picked us back a little while
I'm
ago.
the new Spike Lee.
Yeah. He made this game. Before we start up, we're streaming these along with Blue Ruby's podcast on Thursdays, the night before we schedule these out. Actually, no, I think they're on the date, right? Yeah, so this what we say on the date is like the day that we're recording it. So, or no, do I? Am I posting?
He doesn't even know.
No,
Never mind.
I'm guessing not. So the day before. So July 31st was our Shadow of the Colossus, meaning that when you guys see this on YouTube, that will be the day that I posted up. So July 30th is when we stream it. Thursdays.
Yeah.
I'm streaming Thursdays whenever that episode goes up. If you guys don't watch these live and you guys want to check in, which we will have an email read, brp@bluerupees.com is the email. Which if you want to put some input on the game that we're playing for Games Gone By, or if you want to email a question for Blue Rupees, do that. Next month is David's pick, which was originally not his pick. It was Nocturne, but we bumped that off because of the remake coming out next year. So now it is Def Jam Fight for New York.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, complete mood changer for Gore. Now he's a hell yeah.
I got it.
And then
Better games, yeah.
the last pick we'll have for September 25th is Detroit Become Human, which was the fan voted pick that was nominated by Gore. That'll be the whole month game as opposed to the mid-month game that we've been doing. And that'll be a wrap for Games
That's
Gone
a
By
wrap.
Season 1, which will be the full year. Actually, no, it won't be, because the week afterwards, we're doing a final retrospective kind of on Season 1, going back, looking at all the games we played, like which one did we like the most, which one kind of stood out, which ones did we even forget we recorded, Barkley, and then we'll talk about...
Technically, though, thinking about it, because we started in September, last year, right?
I think we
So
did,
if we're doing another September this year, that's more than 1 year.
Yeah, well, I kind of because we had the bonus episode of being
Two
the
September.
Detroit Become Human is the bonus episode because
Yeah.
it was the bonus month. So
Yeah,
technically
'cause-
13 months of games gone by.
So technically, next one's the last one, really, and then Detroit's like a little fun thing.
It's like the Spider-Man Far From Home.
You know how like a show gets canceled before the season's over, and then when they do the DVD, they advertise it like it has a couple bonus episodes, even though they were made for the season, just nobody saw them. That's like this.
I think it's like Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, that too. I don't even know what you mean, but that's
It's because it was after Endgame. It was like, all right, it's Endgame's the end, right? And then they're like,
it's like Black Widow. It's like Black Widow, except you can watch it now.
Sorry, Black Widow.
Yeah, well, that's not my.
So yeah, then we'll have a retrospective episode. We'll make that fun. Maybe like I don't know how long it'll be, but after that, actually, we will be in this episode in a couple minutes. We will be determining what the order number or the order rotation will be for who has what months.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we're doing that now.
We're doing it now.
Hell yeah!
That way we have a big heads up in case.
All right, rock paper scissors.
So
I'll just cheat. I'll go like this, and then you just can't see me.
What do you have?
And
You see it comes out, yeah, but you can see your hand before I fuck. Yeah, gun.
Gun.
Hey, rock,
Gun
scissors, paper.
What's up? Yeah, you ain't big now.
Yeah, so we'll do that so that way we have a rotation going. That way, in case someone wants to start off with a bigger game right away or something like that, we can kind of be ready for it. But I'd warn anyone that either of you guys, I know Gore understands. I'm warning David more that if you want a big game the rest of the year, fuck you because we have a lot of games. And
Yeah, no, I've already been.
Besides God of War, I don't think I picked too many long games, right? Because like
No,
Last of Us,
that-
like 12
again-
hours.
Again, that will be something we go
This-
over on games
Sure,
gone by the retrospective. I'm gonna have a lot of fun facts and things going forward to see who had the longest play time, all that stuff.
I think I thought we found that out. I thought was it you?
It changes now with Nocturne being out.
Oh, that's true.
So
yeah,
I think David
I think it's you though.
I think it might have. No, I think I might have had longest.
It would have been David with Nocturne, but
and
now
we're
because
gonna have accurate ratios too, because I have the least amount of games gone by episodes because I've never won a fan vote. David has the most games, so we'll see. Hey, I'm trying to pick.
he says that's sad.
No, I pick games I want. So if it happens, I'm like, cool. If not, then I'm
Well,
like,
I wanted Brothers. I wanted fucking What Remains of Edith Finch. I want every single one I fucking chose.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck.
I'm so upset because I won.
Yeah. But we have all that stuff going forward. But yeah, let's determine this. So I think we're making the rule now. Are we making it like you have to have different months, or can it be next year that one of you guys can also have October?
Sure.
So like
We can do that.
immediately, I mean, like someone could just never have October for the rest of Games Gone By series forever.
Yeah. I think it should be whoever wins this one gets October.
No. So do you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
It's like so you had October. If
Yeah.
let's say David gets October,
you-
do I get
if-
October
if-
after that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll say, or we could just fuck with someone if it's like.
And then if we do that, then it should be for the other months too. So November, whoever didn't get November, and then we just continue on from there. Whoever didn't get December. So I think
Yeah,
it's just.
so we're guaranteed at least one rotation.
I think it's kind of shitty. Just
I think that's
really-
hilarious. I
Maybe
think
we'll never
someone
get
just
it.
never gets October.
Well,
all right,
you know what?
better
How about
luck
this?
next year.
How about this? We find out what David's gonna pick for October, and if we don't like it, then he can't.
Oh,
fucking
that's assuming he gets October.
Well, if he doesn't pick a really cool, awesome game, then fuck him. Right, David?
I got a great game lined up.
So, Corpse Party. I can't think of any other like horror themed JRPG.
I thought about Corpse Party, but no.
All right, so we'll just do it an easy way.
Oh.
So best 2 out of 3 of coin flips. David, you got to call him, and
Alright.
David wins. He gets October. I think we both talked about this. Like we're both not like super like if we get it, it's cool. If not, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like I got
this
a great game lined up for it, but I'm not gonna be upset if I don't get it.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
This-
So heads or tails?
Heads.
There you go.
All
There you
right.
go. Got it.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Oh, I think he knows the algorithm. All right.
Yeah.
You
All
lost that
right.
one.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
God damn it.
Heads 3 times in a row.
All right. I got
Fuck
October.
it,
I was like some Two-Face coin shit. Both of them are heads.
All right. So now the order is well, no, because now the order can flip still. So let me see. So that means I start off.
One day you'll win, David. I swear to you. But wait, should we do a coin flip for who
Yeah,
gets
'cause
November?
now we get
'Cause I want
November.
December.
All right, so how about this? Do you want to give?
Yeah,
Do you want to let David try again, see if he wins this? That way he can tell you if you get November or December.
sure.
All right.
So if he wins, he gets December, right?
Yes, unless you want November, David. I'm assuming you don't, because you're gonna have to pick a small game because consoles come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I want December, or I want to make Halloween in December.
All right, he might win this
All
one.
right, all right. Heads or tails?
Heads. Eat my ass. Heads.
Another heads.
Heads.
Fuck.
All right, he's in.
All right.
All right, heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails? You got literally 50-50, bro.
All right.
There you go. You got
All
it.
right, you got it.
Guess I get November.
All right, we're gonna have a 2nd October.
Damn, that was almost close to the biggest fucking that David's ever
That's
had.
fine. The game I had in December was short anyway, so it
All right.
doesn't actually matter.
So, as it goes now, season 1 will start with me in October. Gore will have November, and David will have December. And of course, in between there, we'll have maybe smaller games, fan games. Probably not for the rest of the year, just because we do have a lot of stuff that we want to play and get through. But there you go. That's our picks, and then it'll just go in order from there. And then, assuming, I guess, the way we're doing it now, so that means October is guaranteed for David next year.
Hell yeah.
Yep, that's how it works.
Cool. All right. So that's our little bit of there. So in case there's a game that I want to play that is a bit longer, I'll have some time for that. What was the one game you suggested to me though? There was some October game that Gore suggested to me recently that I already forgot. I wasn't gonna pick it, but it was one of the games I had in mind.
First
Oh.
party.
No, I was thinking something recently we saw like a game and that made me think of another game.
Was it not Blair Witch? I think it
No.
was.
No, not Blair Witch. I forgot.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3.
No, there was some game recently. Like, I'm talking like maybe like 2 weeks ago that Gore's like, oh, that's a good September. A good October game.
Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember, man. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, man.
I think I was saying like there was a game that's not really like a scary game, but it would fit very well with October.
Yeah.
So,
hopefully we'll remember that again.
Land Before Time.
I kind of have a couple ideas of what I want. Nothing specific, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, without more further ado, let's just jump into Shadow of the Colossus.
Let's jump
Just jump into it.
15 minutes later.
Yeah, Gore, you're the one that picked this,
Yes.
and you're a PlayStation fanboy, so we know the reason you picked this because you want to play all the PlayStation games. So let's talk about it.
Okay. Let's start. Me and you, let's talk about it.
Yeah. But what was actually your reasoning for picking it?
Because I love it. What the fuck?
Next question.
Like, what was your reasoning?
No, but like was there like something you want to play it again, or it's been a while, or what was this
I
game
never
like? 'Cause
played
what was
the-
this game over other games?
I only played. Well, it's a remake of it. We played the remake, unless we didn't. I don't know. I know
I
you.
played the PS3 remake.
Oh, so the remaster you played.
Yeah, whatever.
You
Same
didn't
thing.
even play the right game.
You didn't play the new one. Well, I said when I picked
You
Shadow
did.
of Colossus. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's the same
It's the
exact
same
game.
fucking game.
Yeah, except the controls are different. Which the controls are a little bit better in this new one. They're still.
The only thing that mattered was changing jump to X because jump on triangle is fucking stupid.
I think I gonna say Trump for a second. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Trump is fucking
Trump on
stupid
X.
as well, but
Also, those graphics are gorgeous, man.
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, hey, I'm surprised by how good the original game still looks, honestly. But yeah, I wish I actually had that Halo thing where you just press the button and it goes to old graphics. I mean, it's the exact same looking game. I mean, it's the exact same layout, so they could easily did that, but whatever. I just want that for every remaster though. Yeah, the game is just, I love it when I was a kid, and it really was original for its time. It still is, I think. And a game where it's just bosses. It's a boss run, pretty much game. And I love exploring the world. I remember exploring the world as a kid, and just like you'll find random things, and it kind of tells you the story a little bit, but not too much. It's really unique. But of course, the Colossi, just fighting them is fucking. And at the time, it was breathtaking. I was like, whoa, like there. I remember jumping onto the bird one and not knowing I was supposed to do that. I knew I was supposed to get its attention because that's what you do. And I remember jumping on it, going, "What the fuck? It's coming at me!" And you jump on it, and I'm like, and I'm in the air. I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's moments in that game I still remember, and I was just really excited to get back to it. And I know it was short, so we needed a short game. So it's a good game too.
Shout out Sam Geek.
And it's a remake. I didn't. Shout outs.
Yeah, and it got that
and I
Blue
never
Point
played the
love.
remake. Huh?
Got that Blue Point love.
Blue Point love. I mean, they just announced Demon Souls. So
Hey, this game is the reason why we're getting Demon Souls.
Yep. I think it was Uncharted, really, that the reason why we got Shadow Colossus. I think because Uncharted, they did such a great job with remaking that original game.
I'd be surprised if Sony didn't buy them soon.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they didn't buy them yet. I guess they don't really do the acquisitions besides Insomniac, right?
But that's because
Spider-Man. They gotta keep that. I mean,
Kyle says Blue Point quote unquote love.
I guess he doesn't like Blue Point. Is that another thing?
I don't know.
I don't understand how, if you love the original game, how you wouldn't like this new game, because it's literally the exact same fucking game. But okay.
All right, and then this is my first time, so I'll go at the end. David, you didn't like this game.
Well, yeah, if you didn't like the original game, I get that. But
you played it.
Yeah, I played the original PS2 version way back when, and I remember going back and revisiting on PS3 and getting to the 7th Colossus and thinking, yeah, this is a fine game. And replaying it now, it's... My big issue with this game is that I think it's a great first experience game. I think it is something that if you haven't played anything similar to it, and you go in and this is your first time in something that is very narrative light, something that is about the exploration, this is a fantastic first journey into something like that. For me, playing it for games gone by, I don't care about exploration. I don't fucking care about going around, running around, seeing what the hell's in the world. I get lost as shit and I don't want to deal with it. And then I gotta fucking pull up the sword and be like, all right, I'm going that way, I guess.
Use the map.
And then... yeah, there's a map, but it's useless.
That's not. If it has clouds around the map, that means
I'm assuming the clouds are
that's a Colossi.
Yeah.
No, it's a place where you haven't found the Colossus yet. So there's clouds and Colossi. Whatever, fuck it.
What's frustrating for playing it is playing through it before and then going back and waiting for basically the attack patterns also was kind of frustrating for me. So like talking about the bird one, having to grab its attention. I don't know if I just was doing something wrong, but there was a period where I sat there for like 20 fucking minutes, just fucking hammering away at it with my bow, walking to the different platforms, waiting for the damn thing to actually fucking swoop at me, and it never fucking did. And before that, the one that fights with the giant fucking pillar, that he's supposed to do the overhead swing. For some reason, it took like 10 minutes before he'd actually finally do the overhead swing. He would mostly just do the stab into the ground one. And it's like, I know how to fucking kill you. I need this pattern to happen so I can finally kill you and just move on to the next one. And just didn't fucking happen.
Wait, which pillar one? Because there's a couple of pillar ones.
That's I was thinking of like the 3rd Colossus.
Swim
up the... you can swim in the water and then you climb up to the area.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. They had a statue of him. Gaius. Okay. They had a statue, remember, Adrian? GameStop was selling that statue for cheap, and I wanted it, and I didn't get it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I looked for that for you, too.
Thanks, but I don't have it.
Someone out there has it.
The fuck? Yeah, they have mine. That's mine.
Also, fuck you, Sam. I like puzzle monsters. I'm saying the whole problem is playing it again after all this time and knowing the solution is kind of boring.
I don't think it's boring because there's a giant monster trying to kill you.
Yeah,
So,
I wouldn't say that that's like an issue with the game rather than issue.
I think it's an issue with how Team Ico does its AI, because it's AI. Even the Last Guardian, even especially Ico, actually, they love AI that is kind of more realistic to what the thing is actually because these
it's a dumb argument. Right,
these colossi are animals, pretty much.
Right. And that's what they always said with Last Guardian 2. They
Last
built the
Guardian,
AI to not always listen to you because an animal's not always gonna listen to you.
No, I have a cat now. Little fucker.
Do you?
I swear to God. Yeah, I do.
I know you had a cat
Cats are
now.
great, man.
I just got him like a week ago. So
Why
it's
don't you
Hell
show them
yeah.
off of what things you got?
I don't, because I'm not proud of it. I haven't done a new Gore's recent game pickups yet. Gore's recent cat pickups.
Yeah, really. If you showed the cat the first thing, that'd be hilarious. People are like, what?
Like,
Alright,
I got
this thing.
this. Well,
Got
yeah,
it
if I wanna
used.
get- I got yeah. Obviously, used. It's all fucking defective.
The return
Anyway.
policy. Yeah, no. So like, I think that argument's kind of wishy-washy because like I get it, but also like it's still a video game, so it needs to like listen to you. But I get that, and I also it's weird because yeah, they don't listen to you sometimes, but also it's very mechanical, you know. It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's kind of both at odd ends where it's like, all right, well this is a giant living colossus that is doing its own thing, but also it gets triggered by the one singular thing that you always do at that same spot, and it's like, oh, it's still very gamey in that aspect.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle. You know, you do one thing in a puzzle game, and then you get the animation you want or whatever,
Right.
like in a Portal game. So it's like you go here, like you step on the thing that he has to step on, so it lifts up.
Well, it's like that's the thing is like going back and playing like say Portal. I find it absolutely boring to go back through Portal now because it's just I
Portal
know
1.
the answers to everything.
I agree. Portal 1, Portal 2 is always fun because you have all that great story.
And I can't imagine I know any of those puzzles anymore. I have to do them all over.
Oh
again.
yeah.
I
Portal
forgot
2. If I go
everything.
back, I'll be like,
It's a whole new game. It's a whole.
and I don't think
new game.
it's a new game. Aladdin, go check it out. The new one. Fuck the original. I'm just kidding. But what was I saying? I just threw myself off with the Aladdin thing.
You something original.
Oh, I always do. Fuck. Oh no, Portal 2 I would love to play again, especially since I don't think I finished the co-op stuff.
I thought that game used to
I
be
think me
worth
and Sam
something.
played it actually. I could be wrong. I think me and Sam played it, and I don't think we finished it.
I thought isn't that I thought that game was worth something. I actually picked that up in one of my lots, and that's probably gonna go in my collection.
Like
It's not really. I could have sworn that was
on PS3, I think it's worth a little bit, but
probably.
15, but not much. It's a great game though. Portal 2. Shout out to Valve. One of their last games.
So this is my first time playing Shadow of the Colossus ever. Never owning a PS2, and it was kind of one of those games I was always heard about. Then when I did pick up the Eco and Shadow of the Colossus thing, I went through Eco first, but I didn't actually play through Eco because Eco is very antiquated. Even when you played that remastered, I wasn't gonna play that. I wasn't gonna play Shadow first because
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
makes
it's
more
a different
sense too. If you follow along with like the story at all too, it makes more sense to play Shadow first.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
it is a prequel.
But, yeah, it's a prequel, but it's also one of those things where like what's his name? Fuck. The director.
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson, yeah. Ted Danson.
Ted Bundy.
Who's the director? Fuck. I forgot his name. Uday, right?
Uedo. Ueda.
Ueda? Yeah,
Ueda.
Ubedu.
Burgundy.
I want to
Jungle
be like you.
Him, Ron Burgundy. Yeah. So,
Let me
well,
see.
he's always said that like it is a prequel, but things that look like might tie into the original might not. It's
Fumito Ueda. Fumito
yeah,
Ueda.
him. So that guy. Yeah, he's great. He's great. That's not what my original point was, but let's just continue. I was just saying. He said like it could be a prequel. It is a prequel, but like certain things in the game seem like it would be connections to the original Ico. But yeah, he likes just hearing people's thoughts.
Yeah, which I'm sure you guys will go through.
So-
I'm sure because you guys both played Eco.
I played Eco a long time ago. I want that to get remade now.
I started Eco, but I never finished it. I got
I
like
played
three.
Eco,
So Gore, I imagine
like
you know the
around the
connections
same time as Shadow Colossus, I think.
then? Gore, you
Eco
know-
used to be a rare ass game.
It was.
Huh?
Do you know the connections?
Yeah, some stuff in the at the end. I didn't look up a video, so if you did, then
I want you to hear your end because I didn't want to look. I still want to play Eco.
some of
eventually
some of the
someday.
stuff at the end is connection. I think I could be wrong, but I think like the sword itself is a connection.
Sword and what happens at the very end and
very
state
end.
that they leave off at impacts it.
Yeah.
I know.
That was one of the more obvious ones.
So we'll talk about that in a second then.
Yeah.
And I'll
There's
work
not
out-
really much in the story to be like, what else? Unless you like see stuff in the environment, which there's stuff in the environment you can.
Yeah,
find.
there's some stuff in the environment.
And I'm guessing you know those, David, because I'm trying to. I want to hear stuff because I want to. It's same thing.
Yeah, I
with,
looked up a war video a while back.
It's same thing with I want to know about the game, but I don't want to delve too deeply into it when I like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what was our last games gone by? I want to forget. Nier. I was like same thing with Nier. I kind of want to know the vague connections of
Yeah,
it.
you want to
Kinda
get the mind of that guy.
Yeah.
Book.
All right. So yeah, this is my
Rumber.
first time playing it. Never played the original, which I went back and looked at it. I was like, oh, the original still looks fucking great.
Yeah, it does look really
I was
good.
expecting like some garbage, but I'm like, no, this looks really good.
Yeah.
But man, this game is fucking gorgeous. Like,
Yeah.
dude, the Colossus, especially when you get up close to how epic everything is, and climbing up that fur, and it's just like, oh god, like everything you just kind of want, just like
Good.
you're kind of mesmerized by it.
You know what
Especially
the one that really blew me away was Gaius actually. That was the first one where I'm like, because you're in there like Gaius is the third one. Because the first one obviously is giant. I'm like, yeah, but I played that. I swear I played the demo for the game for the original game so many times that I've beaten that Colossus at least like 30 times. Like that's the demo that I played at least.
That's the one in your background.
And the second one's no, that's Gaius.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The third one that we're talking
Yeah,
about.
no, the demo. Yeah. The third one is Gaius. That's him. That's the one that because he's bigger than the first guy and he's definitely bigger than the second one. And Gaius is like the one that like he has a lot of like things around. Like you have to really maneuver up them and stuff. And just like that was the first one where I saw. I was like, yeah, they fucking they do a really good job. Like this one like really like is the first one that I felt was formidable. And I was like, oh, and then after that, you got the beard guy who I love. And after he's like charging at you and stuff, and then you got the little bull guy, but he's scary as hell, especially if he knocks you down, you're fucked pretty much.
Also, fuck the underwater one.
The Outer Worlds. Fuck the Outer Worlds.
Damn, that's $400
Yeah,
for
fuck
that
the Outer
statue now.
Worlds.
Yeah.
How much did you see it for?
It was $10. Dude, remember it was the GameStop thing.
Yeah, I know. I forget how much it was though.
And I knew it was in my GameStop because I saw it when it first came out. It was there as a display, and I was like, I sent it in a store pickup, and someone got it before me. Motherfucker! I hope you enjoy it, you dick.
Some
Yeah,
kid, mommy,
fuck
that's
you,
not
whoever
what's
you are.
cool.
Shove that Gaius up your ass. Anyway,
Blow it out.
blow it out your ass. Duke them.
Yeah, no, everything about it was super cool. Like, yeah, it felt antiquated in certain areas where you could tell it was a
Small
2005
world.
game.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and I wasn't necessarily inclined to really explore too much. I kind of went point to point, and I took in what I saw around me, but I wasn't like. Really
Oh
digging
yeah,
into
and
it
when I
crazy.
mean explore, I mean like the game itself is the exploration.
Yeah.
Besides the other gameplay is exploring, and you have to get to because that's the whole thing. That's why there's no like waypoint system. It wants you to it gives you the beam, but
General
the beam doesn't always
direction.
help you. Yeah, it gives you the general direction because I
It's
mean
this
obviously
way,
the
go some
Colossus
way
is
that
in the
way.
mountain. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you have to like figure out paths. So there is exploration just through exploring the game.
Right.
Or doing the side stuff. I mean, the side stuff. There's no side stuff. Main missions.
What's the point of the shrines though? Because it said like, oh, here you could
Yeah.
heal up, but it's like I never really.
It's a save too. Yeah, but
Oh,
that was in the. I don't think in the original you had a manual save. I could be wrong.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
You
so-
could only save after killing a Colossus.
Yeah, so that's why.
And that confused me. I'm like, why do I ever need these?
Yeah, because you could just save in the game whenever you want.
Right. Did you guys die at any point besides like?
I died once and it was fucking bullshit. The game glitched actually. I'll get to it when we. I don't know. Are we gonna go through each Colossus?
No.
We could.
I died once because I started up the game and I was impatient, and instead of walking down the thing, I just jumped over the side. And I was like, oh yeah, there's falling death. And then
oh,
that
you're
was
talking
my
about
death.
the bridge or whatever?
Yeah.
I mean, not the bridge, the side. And
Yeah, when you're walking down to go into the temple when you first start
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
The
like, I
spiral
remember, does this
staircase.
game have fall damage? I'm impatient. Walk off the
Well, yeah,
side,
of course it
land
has
in the
fall
pool.
damage.
It's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, of course that's
Well, that's
fall.
the end of my story.
Literally a game about climbing giant beasts that you asked if it had fucking fall damage. Like, if it didn't, I'd be like, what the fuck? This is easy. I'll just keep. Oh, I fucked up. Who cares? Oh, I broke both my legs.
And it's very like.
It is a little crazy. 'Cause
forgiving.
you could fall off like a giant, like the last Colossus I fell off of, and I took maybe 40% of my health off. I'm like, I felt like a good
I was
Eiffel
splat.
Tower size. Like
Yeah.
I would have been liquid on the
I
ground.
love falling off the last one and still grabbing onto a ledge. Like, damn, this guy has some fucking upper body strength.
Yeah, he's like the Nathan Drake before Nathan Drake, man. He just uses fingertips to hold on.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I had a good time with it. It didn't. I'm guessing this game really resonated more with people who played it in the past. So I disagree with David on that. I think this game should have in theory hit harder if like you remember it from back in the day. It's sort of like how I am with Halo Anniversary, where it's like the Anniversary coat doesn't make it a better game, but it like amplifies your memories of it, being like, damn, this is how I remembered it back in the day. You know, this is like what it is, and now this is what it exactly is.
Exactly.
So like that. With that said, it wasn't like the killer app for me, but like it's still one of my favorite PS4 games for sure now. With that said, let's just jump into some moments, and I don't know if we need to talk about every Colossus, but if Gore wants to,
I could go through them quick.
Sure.
Like if you want.
This is your game to come by.
All right. Well, the first one is the normal sized giant guy. He's easy. Yeah, you know, it's the tutorial guy. You go up there,
He
you just go up.
He's like, I'm ancient. You're the one we practice on.
I'm a being. You're a little bastard. Let me go stab you in the head. I've done it so many times. I immediately what's his name? Dorman's just like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever, fuck. And I just run up to him. I fucking grab up, climb up, done. Like, you're done. Get on the ground. Give me the souls or whatever. But then the second one, I haven't played this game in a long time, so it was fun to actually play to the 16 again, because one, I played so many times it's like stuck in my head, and it's also very simple. So get into the second one, which I guess I can give them names. I have them right here. The first one's Valus. The second one's Quadratus, because he has 4 legs, I guess. Quad, sure. But he's like the giant kind of, not turtle, but he's like a doggish thing. He has
down by the seaside.
Yeah, he's like a horse, maybe kind of. Yeah, he's the one where you have to shoot the bottom of the feet and drop them down. And then you got Gaius. We talked about him. He's right there.
Is he the popular one, or?
I think. Well, I mean, he has a statue. So.
Who's the one on the cover?
That's the first one. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah, which makes sense. You don't want to spoil all the other ones. But yeah, he's great. Gaius, of course, big boy. Then you have Phaedra. I think Phaedra. Maybe this is a bad idea, but
if you don't want to, we don't have to. I think.
No, I'm gonna do it. Phaedra is.
To the bit.
All right, now Phaedra. Which one is Phaedra? Phaedra. All right, I don't remember Phaedra. This is a bad idea. I don't remember that one. Which one's the fourth
water
one?
I imagine, right?
No, the water one's like 10, I think.
Yeah, the water one's like 10.
Or 8 or 9. All right, Phaedra's cool. I don't remember, but
if you type in
number
Google
5,
like fourth Colossus, it'll show up.
It's the turtle one that you have to like play peekaboo with.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to go in the tunnels. Yeah, you're right. The tunnel
really
guy.
Only
and then,
the fourth one.
That's the fourth one. Yeah, I know. It's just the game is so short that it feels like whatever. And then the fifth one's probably my favorite one, which is Avion. That's the bird that you fight in the swamp. I love that one. I love shooting at it, and then he's just like, what the fuck? And he just swoops at you, and you're like, oh shit, and you have to get ready and jump on him. And that whole ride is great. Barba is the beard guy who chases you down. He has a magnificent beard. 7 is Hydrus, who is I think that's the I'm assuming Hydra. So that's the snake in the water. You have to shoot. Yep. You have to stab the electric points on his back. Kuramori, which one's that? Oh, is that that's the one in the Coliseum, I think. Right?
Yeah, the one they climb up there and
yeah,
fall
that one's
down.
good too. That one's scary, actually. That one's
deadly because he spits gas at you.
He spits gas at you, and he climbs up on the walls, and sometimes you can't see him until he's fucking like, oh shit. And then you got Basaran. Me trying to fucking pronounce it.
Yeah, that one's like a turtle-looking guy too.
That's the one you have to use the water to flip him on his back.
Yeah.
And then shoot his little legs or whatever. Dirge is the guy.
The sand one.
The sand one. He's the sand one. He was actually way easier than I remember, because I remember him being like, because he had to fight with aggro the entire fucking time. But I just found him to be easier this time.
That one's terrifying because you look back and you see the eyes right there.
The eyes in the original are fucking nice, and they nailed it here because they're fucking terrifying looking. They just got these blue eyes or whatever. All the eyes are great. Great eyes. Good job, Team Ico and Blue Point. Nailed it. Then you Colossia. That's the is that the water one? No, that's not the water. That's the 12th one. Colossia is the bull one.
Yeah, it's the bull one that you have to like make him fall off the.
Yeah, you have to use the fire to make him fall, and then he breaks the armor.
Yeah.
Pelagia is the one where you have to hit his teeth to knock him into the pillars, or get him near the pillars so you can jump on there. So he like uses legs to. That one I had some problems with, but we'll get it.
Yeah,
Failing.
That was a more annoying one.
Yeah, that
this one was my favorite, honestly.
Phalanx. Oh yeah, I love that one too. That one, just any flying one, I really like.
But that one gave me the flying sensation. Where the other one, because the first one was kind of frustrating because I didn't understand. I was still new to it, so I didn't really understand what I was doing. This one was like the second really flying one. And it was very obvious what to do, which made it more fun, I think.
Yeah, because his flaps open up, and you're like, obviously there's a thing I have to hit there. The first one was pretty obvious too. You just have to hit his wings, really.
Right.
I mean,
this one had those big bulbous things underneath. You shoot him, and then he has his wings come down. But I think that was cool. You had to use like aggro to jump on them, and
yeah, that was like the only, I think, besides the sand one, I think this is the only one you really need aggro for. Because even like the turtle one, I didn't use aggro for. We have to dodge the attacks. I just dodged them because I felt like it's way more annoying to use aggro for pretty much any of the Colossus.
Horse, man, that horse is just hauling his ass the entire time. Like, I don't know what the fuck I did. Fuck it.
Yeah, well, it's not you. It's your controls, my dude. It's like, but then you have Cenobia. That's the
when you use the pillars to knock everything down.
Yeah, they call that one the lion, which I guess sure. Yeah, but you have to knock down the pillars. That one's only annoying because I had a huge glitch with it, and that's where I died. We'll get to it. Number 15 is Argus, which is
easily the most annoying one for me because it took me so long to figure this one out.
I just remembered. I guess that's why.
This one was like 45 minutes, I think, for me to finish.
Wow. I don't remember it being annoying for me as a kid, but I don't know. I don't remember what happened.
I did everything, and it took me like ages to be like, oh. Make him hit exactly this spot to make things fall down, and then you go up to him.
Yeah, and then the 16th and final one you have is Malice, which is the big he can't move, but he shoots beams at you and stuff, and has like a badass climb up to him too. So
that took me forever because I kept having to figure that shit out. That
one's really annoying only because like you can't really get a good sense of his pattern because there's times where he shoots like 2 out. And then you shoot 3 out at the end line, like right when you're at the last stretch of getting to him.
I died a lot because I didn't know what the fuck to do, so I just kept running out, and it was like, oh, I killed.
It's covered. Yeah.
And it's like, and then they're like, maybe you can go and hide somewhere. I'm like,
yeah.
I look right, I'm like, oh, there's a hole down there.
Maybe you should hide.
Yeah, I was doing some like Rise of Rome shit where I was like running, trying to dodge the fucking fireballs.
Right.
But yeah, and then that one, and if you only have a little bit of time because your energy, so if you can't figure out the pattern, you're gonna fall off and you have to climb back up, and then that one took a while, but it was the final boss, so like whatever. But David, let's talk about you since you didn't like this game. Let's talk positively first. Which one did you enjoy?
Talk positively?
Yeah. What's your favorite Colossus? None of them. All right, I'll go. I mean, I already said my favorite, but
we both said our favorites.
Yeah, but I get to tell you some of my other favorites. Well,
sure.
you think? Unless you're ready, David.
I'm really not ready now.
You're not ready?
I was not.
It's almost like we went on this podcast for a while, and then David not only didn't pick the right game, but.
Are you okay, David? Want me to come up? Want me to tuck you in?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be over later. But all right. So some of my other favorite ones, I love. Like I said, I love the 2 flying ones. Those are so much fun. I just love the sense of speed. They nailed that, by the way, in the Blue Point remake. Is that sense of speed when they're flying up in the air, and when they do like, especially the first flying one when he's like doing flips and stuff, and you're like barely hanging on. But when we get to the climb for Malice, I love that. I thought that was really good, and I know some people hate the build up to that, but it's because I remember what you're supposed to do. But I love that. Just like, even though you get hit a couple times, it's kind of annoying especially if you get hit and you just fly back right into the hole. That happened to me a couple times. But I think the whole build up is really cool, and it's fucking so epic seeing him there just pointing his hand at you about to blast you. And you're like, what is he doing? And if you just like walk forward, he'll just blast you immediately.
Right.
I love that one. But
And hey, dude,
yeah,
seeing that thing for the first time is fucking terrifying. You're like, Jesus Christ.
you're like, what the
You
fuck?
fought these fucking monsters. You look at that thing, just look at you. And you're like, oh, all right.
And you know what? Actually, playing it.
And you play it pissed too, because you're like, I fucking lost aggro.
Yeah, you lost aggro at that point. So yeah, you're like, what the fuck, man? I'm
super
pissed.
I was super pissed at that point because I just let aggro. I'm like, all right, you're being hard on me right now, so I'm just gonna run and do this. So I ran and jumped and just died. That was my first death in the game. I ran all the way, jumped and died. I'm like, oh. And then I was playing it late, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put that I'm gonna leave that go for a little bit. And I waited the next day and started it up again. All right, and then first thing in the morning, all right, I'm ready to go. Let's finish this game. All right, aggro, let's do this. Aggro die. I'm like, fuck.
Fuck. Let's go, aggro. I love you again.
Yeah.
Oh. well, he didn't die. Spoilers. But he just had a little hurt leg. It's fine.
I would do that, Jordan, but I'm afraid stream I was crashing, so I'm gonna leave it.
What happened?
You want to just put the favorite Titan in the corner?
Oh, that's a good. Maybe you do that in editing if you're.
Yeah, I'll put that in the thing. That'll be in post. Add it in post.
But favorite
Shout
Titan.
outs to my editor. Go ahead and put that in post.
Yeah.
Shout out to future Adrian.
Who's the guy Joe Rogan keeps talking to whenever he wants to have like a clip play on the screen?
I didn't know he did that.
Oh yeah, every time he wants to watch a clip, he's like, "Hey man, can you put that clip up?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." Yeah, he's like, "Yeah." I never watched Joe Rogan, but there's just like a compilation of him doing that, just like, "Hey, can you put a clip of that game?" Yeah.
Yeah,
like, yeah, put a clip of that. I forgot his name.
Jamie, pull that clip up.
Yeah, Jamie. There you go. Hey, Jamie, pull that clip up. Anyway, Jamie, pull that clip up.
I'll probably put some actual gameplay of this in the corner. But so David, you have any favorites there? Were you contributing to this? Because you also, once again, you didn't play the right remastering.
What are you contributing to?
You also forgot to play the correct remaster.
It's fine.
I didn't feel like buying it again.
It was on PS Plus like 3 months ago.
Yeah, well, I fucking didn't think about it, so.
Well, there you go. This is the world's worst games gone by.
Hell yeah. No,
Right.
Mega Man X Street Fighter 1 is
Yeah,
still
no,
the
I think
No, I
that was
actually
still
love
that was still.
I love that one because you two hated each other throughout. So I was like, right. Well, it's
Not
actually
so
more
much
Adrian
the
hating you.
Hey,
and
I'm
you're
David. Hey, remember when I said, "Oh, do you guys just play these games right away? You know, if you guys are like me, you guys just knock out the game the first second you guys get it." Hey, David, when did you beat this game?
Yeah, he said this. Never. He didn't. Oh,
I said I beat it back on PS2, and then I played it again to get the 7th Colossi, and then did it again this time around for Games Gone By and got to the 5th one. I was like, I'm done with this shit.
today's the 9th.
Said 7.
This man wanted you to play Nocturne, and couldn't even beat fucking Shadow of the Colossus.
Right. Now I definitely don't feel bad that I wasn't gonna play it.
You would have literally solidified it right here and now.
Bought it.
Gore
More
would-
than what he did.
Gore would have returned at that point if he said, "Yeah, I got through half of your short game."
Yeah, I got through the intro of Nocturne, which is the length of Shadow of the Colossus. So, you know. That's what I would have said. Anyway, all right, fine. He doesn't have anything to say. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't like the game. Is it because you haven't really explained why you don't like it besides that one thing you said that I already forgot? So is it the control?
No. You said the reason you don't like it is because you played it before and the puzzles aren't as fun this time.
Yeah, besides
yeah,
the
you
boss.
haven't beaten the
What's the
game though.
control?
You said right.
I think
No,
he beat.
I played it on PS2 originally.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
I went to go revisit it on PS3 the first time around. I got to the 7th Colossus and was like, eh. And then when I played it again for Games Gone By, I got to the 5th one and was like, I just don't care.
Yeah, but why is it just the Blue Point one fucking blows your mind, bro?
How's it going to be any different? It's the same fucking game.
Because it's better looking.
So?
It's better. Yeah, maybe you should shut up. How about that? You ever think of that? You ever think just
I
shutting
like
up?
how that argument works against Gore for playing Nocturne.
Yeah, right. That's true. But all right. So, was it the controls at all? Because I have some problems with controls.
It's a little goofy. I didn't mind it as much. I remapped the buttons like I mentioned earlier. You know, for some reason by default, jump is triangle. I don't know why the fuck.
In the original game, it is, which is so. I get it because triangle is kind of close to the because it's R1, I think, to hold, right, for the original game.
Yeah.
It's R1. For us, it's R2 now.
To climb onto things.
Yeah. So having those two right next to each other makes sense. Get a jump and then hold. I guess.
Hey, I get the logic to it, but it never feels natural. Everything is always to jump or whatever that area is.
In this, you can actually switch it back to the old controls. And I know some people, I'm sure, love the original controls because they grew up with it. I played it once and then again halfway through, and I could never get used to the original controls. So I'm glad they changed it now. Of course, the jump is X and grappling or grabbing is the trigger, which makes more sense for a PS4 controller because you feel like you're actually holding something. I don't remember any other big changes though, honestly. Besides the roll. In the original, you had to crouch and then press another button to roll. Here, you just press the button and you roll.
Jump and jump and the grab at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. And this one, you just press circle.
Why?
And you just roll. I know it's weird.
Know.
Well, I don't know. I was gonna come up with some bullshit, but no, I don't know. Because why not?
They have that button available.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
I don't use any of the buttons on the controller.
The exact buttons that are on the PS4 controller are the same ones that are on PS2 and 3, except for the touchpad, which
no one cares about. Whatever.
Yeah, I love the touchpad. Actually, I was hoping they'd bring it back, but
but no,
it doesn't have a touchput, right? The PS5 controller.
I don't think so.
No, the DualSense doesn't look like it's gonna have a touchpad.
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
Anyway, continue, Dave.
But the main thing for me is Shadow of the Colossus is a game that I can appreciate why people would have an interest in this game, but for me, there's no real substance to it. There's nothing to this game that makes me go, this is something I need to play. The gameplay itself is fine. It's basically a boss rush, but there's some puzzle elements to it, and for puzzles, some of them are satisfying, some of them are stupid. Again, I hate how going back to it, there is that frustration of I know mechanically what's supposed to happen here. Kyle, I want to hear that from you of all people. Kyle, I don't want to hear that from you right now.
It's the
fucking Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, if you mean story wise, then I can maybe see that because it's very yeah, exactly. But if you're talking about gameplay, I don't know. I will say this: I don't know why the fuck there's an attack button.
It has the gameplay.
Why is there a normal slash attack?
I thought,
I think he uses it to cut things off trees or whatever, but that's about it.
Because I saw that too, and I saw when he puts a stance up when you see the shadow monsters there. I was like, I guess we fight these later on, right? And
I coached it right now. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cause I literally played a little. I played 2 hours of Ico. And then I saw the beginning of this. Never really, aside from like videos of the horse running, or maybe a small little clip of the Colossus. I've been literally blind about this game.
Yeah.
So that one is almost completely blind. I'm like, I guess maybe I fight some shadow things later on. No.
I want to actually go back to what David said about. Wait, it was David, right? That said, you can't. Wait, I didn't say what you said yet. You know.
If you're gonna want to say something about what I said.
Yeah. Well, I think you're the one who said that a second playthrough is not as good, right? Or is that Adrian?
No, I never played this, so I couldn't tell you about that.
Well, no, I was just
right.
Fuck it, whatever. But I think it actually works better. Not better. I shouldn't say that because the first time playing it obviously is the best. But I think it works really well as a second playthrough because you already know how it ends. And to be fair, you kind of know where it's going, the ending of this game. It's not like it's the biggest twist because when I played it, I was like, that's an evil voice. It's evil. It's like you're doing evil shit. And all the Colossi are not fucking attacking you. Not all of them. A lot of them aren't attacking you. They're just roaming around.
This voice you bring a random girl here. Well, go kill these fucking creatures, and you walk up to the first one. It's like this dude's just big chilling. He's minding his own business. Why don't
anything? Yeah, they don't even attack you until
that's the one thing. That's the one thing I knew about this. I had a big idea for. I remember the one thing someone mentioned this is that you're kind of like the evil person in this.
You are the shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, and the Colossus are just they're big and threatening looking, but they don't care. They're just chilling. They're not hurting anyone. And that's the one big idea I had kind of going into it. I thought that was gonna be a bigger twist about this, but it didn't really happen.
No, it was just it's an evil thing. There's a cursed thing, and you unleashed it because they had the Colossi to keep it in, and you killed the Colossi, so it came out, and then the guy threw a sword in the water, and then the guy's like, well, fuck, and then he went back into the thing and turned into a baby. The end.
Which guy was it again?
You mean Dorman?
Dorman who turned to the baby?
Oh, that was Wander. That's his name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. He didn't walk into the thing. He tried to get away from it, but.
Yeah.
Huh?
He got
No,
sucked into
I
it.
didn't. No, wait. Did I say walk in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy walked
Yeah,
back
he
into
got
it.
sucked into it.
Oh, he went back into it. I meant to say. Went back to the thing, and that was it.
And the poor horse is gonna have to get put down because that
Oh,
horse
horse is
can't live
fine.
with that.
Nah, he's fine. He's a tough little guy. Don't worry about it. You have to
He's a
put
good
down.
boy.
Yeah, he just had a hurt little ankle.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, with that idea, it wasn't necessarily like the most obvious revelation. I thought something would happen like.
It would be great if that was the post-credit scene. It's just the.
Yeah, you salute afterwards. Yeah. Like,
yeah, because you salute
Salute
horses
afterwards,
all the time. Thanks.
no, I figured something like dark was gonna happen, but I wasn't sure like what exactly. And I kind of had the big idea. I'm like, yeah, there's this thing telling you kill these things, and there's no reason why he doesn't tell you. He just says go kill these things, and yeah, none of them is like swinging around killing anything. They're just literally sitting there until you come up to them and start hitting them for them to like try to swing at you.
And most of them, they don't even. Some of them don't even do anything, even if you come up to them, unless you shoot them. Like the first guy doesn't do anything until you shoot him in his stupid face, and then he's like,
Ow,
all right.
fuck!
What the fuck? Who's that little shit? And then you kill him in 2 minutes because you played the demo 30 times. So, you know, poor little guy. He was in the demo, so he got really fucked. But yeah, like well, the bull and the lion, but those are animals that make sense that they would charge you immediately because I don't know if they're supposed to be bulls or lions, but that's how they act.
Right.
Like the lion one kind of jumps like a lion.
But you're supposed to kind of feel remorse, like as a player, like doing all this.
Oh, every time they play that music, I felt it. Even as a kid, I remember thinking it was really sad with the music.
Right.
That music, every time they die, the music is fucking phenomenal in this game.
Yes.
All the music's great, and you really
the sound
need
design in general is fantastic.
all
Because
the
especially one of the most underappreciated things in a lot of games is silence. And there's definitely a lot of great moments to this game where when you're just adventuring and you have nothing but like the sound of the wind and the breeze kind of going on in the background.
And it's empty. I don't know. Like I kind of appreciated
Yeah.
It was almost a minimalist, but like it
Like
was
Death
grand,
Stranding.
but minimalist at the same time, which was interesting.
That's why I like Death Stranding. It's just Death Stranding's a little bit different
I will
because
say,
I don't know where a part of the soundtrack will pop
see,
up.
but that was my favorite thing, honestly.
I love that too. But
that was like I'm excited to go back to that game eventually.
yeah,
That
me
was
too.
like one of my favorite moments. Actually, like to say in video games is kind of disingenuous because I haven't finished the game, but like one of my favorite moments, yeah, in general, like even this
When it
generation, I'll
zooms
say.
out and it's
Yeah, the very
playing.
first time I did that, when you're just walking and you're like, damn, I have to walk a while. It's gonna be a little bit. And then it just it zooms out, and then the song plays like a perfect amount, not too much, not too little. Because I hate in games when you either walk too fast and you cut off, like you have to stand there for a while and wait for someone to finish talking or finish for a song to play.
Yeah.
It's I don't understand why people don't match the speed of you at least running. They didn't match that. If you can run in there, it matched the speed that it would take you to run there. But like, it's so nice because you're just doing your own thing, and it still ends for you enough time to kind of come back from it and then like still finish your mission. But
I agree.
yeah, minimalism, but still grand.
I agree.
Also, we do have one fan email in regards to the game. When do we want to go over fan thoughts?
Let's go for it. We're kind of in a spot right now.
All right. So this fan thought actually came from Kyle. I think there's a good
David.
reason why.
There you go.
He says another email pops up now.
I love that the last message in the chat is I hate David and
From Kyle.
And David's gonna read his email like he just didn't say he hates him. All right, go ahead, read it.
All right. So Kyle says, I think there's a good reason why Shadow of the Colossus is so fondly considered by a vast majority of gamers, despite being an artsy game with novel gameplay that is not at all typical of action adventure. That fucking punctuation, motherfucker. Put some extra in here. Goddamn.
Hey, be nice in emails.
Hey, he's a film student. He can't afford the punctuations.
Be nice in emails.
Well, Kyle, you can be angry. Well, unless this is a different Kyle.
No, it's our Kyle.
Okay.
Because he said, P.S. I hate David at the end.
yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, continue.
Sure, there is that surface level thrill of climbing and conquering a conga line of monstrous beasts that evoke a sense of awe that is yet to be properly replicated in a video game since its release. The David and Goliath similarities in both arts context stay true to the satisfying nature of being or rooting for the underdog. There's the entire minimalist aesthetic in general, which we were just talking about. The barren landscapes and tall, spindly alien monuments that conjure up the looks of surrealist paintings, which was Ico's sole strong suit. The music is perhaps the only modern classical score from a video game that is actually memorable for the entire score. I'd say that's kind of fair to say. Final Fantasy, I think, arguably, when they go for that kind of classical style, the entire soundtrack is definitely something memorable.
Is there a game that does it all classical the entire time?
I can't think. I'm sure there's plenty, but
no, I can't think of really any.
He's not wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not a music guy, so no. I mean, no. No.
Yeah, the way you move, Gore, it looks like there's a shadow coming around you. There you go.
Hell yeah, the shadow of the Colossus. The monster designs are both uniform and unique with a variety of sizes and shapes that makes each encounter stand out on its own. There's a purity, a perfect ebb and flow to the pace of the game that gives a strong impression and has kept it in the video game zeitgeist for a decade and a half. I think that the scene in Reign Over Me was perhaps the most tasteful and thoughtful example of incorporating a video game into another medium, making a strong parallel between the World Trade Center collapsing and the first Colossus crashing down. Maybe it's a subconscious thing. Perhaps that visual similarity made the game feel more resonant than it would have during another time, finding a relatively wide audience and having enough clout to conjure a beautiful PS4 remake to boot. Wasn't he just bitching about that?
Mm-hmm. Is this our Kyle? Are you sure?
Yeah.
It sounds too intelligent.
Is this our Kyle?
Oh, it's Kyle Dronovan, which is the worst
Kyle
name.
Drago.
Kyle Drago is actually a really good name. So Kyle Drago. Very good. Is that it?
I don't know. I've never heard of this Reign Over Me thing.
Oh, Reign Over Me is that Adam Sandler movie. Yeah, it was there's a scene where he's playing that game and he freaks out when one of the Colossus.
Interesting. I need to watch that then.
Yeah, it's a goodish movie.
Well, I'm just gonna watch a scene. I mean,
Don Cheadle's in it too. No, actually, the movie might be worth watching. You'll probably like it. I think it's a little too manipulative. But it's definitely one of Adam Sandler's best performances.
Jordan says, "I hate how serious David's face is throughout this game's gone by. Ebo, what the fuck happened? Did your dog die? What the hell is going on, dude? I'm just tired."
Yeah, did your dog die?
Colossus.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired of this Colossi.
Yeah, and then you whip it out, and then she's like, "Oh, baby."
Okay, so I should watch the movie then. Okay.
Yeah, movie's good. Just watch.
Maybe I'll.
Hey, you like Adam Sandler now for some reason?
Yeah.
But, so you never watch any of his garbage, so you think he's a great actor now?
Yeah, I think he's like number one actor.
Just watch like 25 of his terrible movies that came in the last 2 years, and then you'll fucking switch your stance.
All right, maybe I'll watch that then.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, go watch Jack and Jill.
Yeah, watch Grown Ups 2. It's a special thing.
Yeah, watch Grown Ups 2. Great. The symbolism of when Kevin James falls down his ass.
Yeah, it's like a colossi, right?
Yeah, he's a big fat fuck. So yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I am too. It's fine. He made a career out of being a fat fuck.
So are you.
No. You don't fall down and make money.
Do it. Have you done it?
It hurts. He doesn't like comedy.
Have you done it?
I did. He does comedy. They put pillows on the ground. I don't have those. Can't afford pillows.
If he has next Samurai Jack reaction when season 7
comes
out. I already
watched all Samurai Jack.
Season 7 comes out, just fall in the middle of it.
God,
oh, you're gonna make it.
There's no sex.
Just skip 7.
Shadow Claus is actually Grown Ups 3 in disguise. Adam Sandler comedies are like a utopian society of white bros just hanging out having a good time.
Sure. Yeah. It's actually that is the perfect description of the Grown Ups movies.
Wasn't that one the thing where he was like, yeah, I want to hang out with my bros on an island, so I just decided to film a movie over there.
That's why his movies always have giant budgets they look shitty and cheap, and he always has every single person that's in every fucking one of his shitty movies. So that's why Rob Schneider, David Spade, Chris Rock, all these people are in his fucking movies because they get paid a lot from this huge budget, and in the movie they don't give a fuck. That's why it looks so shitty and cheap and has the worst green screen effects and fucking obvious dummies and stunt doubles whenever they have like a pratfall.
I can only watch movies that are like
Terrible.
Twitch approved. For
Twitch
watch
approved?
longs, like watch longs at least.
Oh, okay.
I gotta watch. I can't just put any movie on stream.
Yeah.
I gotta watch.
Well, we
out
could
for
do
what I
free. We could do free domain movies. See if there's
Sure.
any terrible ones. Those ones you can do any of those really. Nobody.
And then probably around Halloween October time we will do a. I'll boot up. I'm letting my Prime expire for the next couple months just to save a couple bucks. I will boot it back up for October for us to watch Friday 13th during.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Again, that's set too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, back to Shadow of the Colossus, which might be the worst games gone by we've ever done. But
I'm enjoying. I know. I liked some of the talks on this.
I hate it. But
It's been an interesting episode because it kind of goes back to what we say. If we don't
Grown
want
Ups 2,
games
interesting
gone
episode.
by. Well, no, because it's one of those things that we've talked about this before, where it's like, we don't necessarily want every game's gone by to be like, yeah, unanimously, that was a good game, great, glad we played it.
We haven't really talked about the game that much though. You can't even give us your favorite Colossus. Literally, the only thing about the game is the Colossus, and you can't even name one you liked. That had been one.
Remember the fucking one that you shot the volcano into its face and the fucking turtle thing.
What do you mean, the water volcano? The fuck? I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the ninth one where you have to the turtle one. And he falls on his side and you get up on his
geyser.
Yeah, it's a geyser.
The
It's like a big
volcano.
volcano.
Yeah, sure, David.
It's a volcano. Maybe the graphics are so bad in the original that it looks like a volcano.
It actually looked pretty great hooking up with the M Classic. Seeing the side by side was astounding how much they actually upscaled that.
Kyle says, "You didn't like my essay, Poppy Gore."
What? Oh, the thing you read. I already forgot.
Oh no.
I was just kidding. I was just kidding. No, it was nice. It was well written. If I had to give you a score, I'd give you 38 out of 40. That's another review. Like and subscribe. Get fucked. That's my outro.
Comment, subscribe, give us a copyright strike. It really helps us out.
Yeah, so let's talk about the aggro scene. What did you guys think the first time that happened? That was the one scene I went back and looked at reactions for.
I don't remember exactly what I thought, but I do remember thinking, "Good fucker, that's what happens."
Oh, because he was bad for you guys when you guys first played him.
I wasn't thinking that. I was sad. It was really.
Which I will agree with Gore. Hold on, I'm gonna call the internet out. No one's allowed to say Red Dead 2 has bad horse mechanics when Shadow of Colossus, which is universally loved by every single aspect, has really bad horse mechanics.
Yeah, and some people
keep slapping the legs against the fucker to get him to even move.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck.
And also, I didn't know what the fuck to do right away. I hopped in the goddamn horse, he didn't move. I'm like, all right, obviously I gotta do something.
They should have fixed that. They should have made it so that you could move slow with the fucking analog stick, because that was really annoying in the original. And then you pick up speed as you press it more or whatever, and if you hold it. But no, here you literally.
I just hop on him. I'm like, all right, what do I do? And then then if you wanted to like use the beam while you're running it, like do some weird claw grip where you like hold Y and then hold that.
Usually, what I do is immediately before I even get on the horse, I just shine my sword in the air. I'm like, all right, I'm going that way, and I just fucking go. And if I really need to use it again, I get the fuck off of them, and I go. I'm like, all right, I'm going that way, and then I kind of remember where things are from there.
But what would you guys think the first? Because that was the one thing I looked up reactions for immediately. Because I was like, okay, well that one makes sense to look up reactions for.
That one's really because it comes out of nowhere. Really, I mean, I know it's the last Colossus, but like right there, it's just like, all right, there's a save point here. Obviously, it's the last Colossus. Of course, there's gonna be one right there. Of course, we're about to fight him, and then you just like, all right, let's go. You're going up some stairs, and then you're like, all right, this is a little weird. And then you go, and all right. So he kind of inadvertently saves you too, because if you went by yourself, like you said, you die. That's why there's a save point right there too. So you can pray or whatever, or you just use the manual save. But yeah, no, I remember being sad. I don't remember anything else like if I cried like a little pussy or anything. I probably did. I do that for most things. But I this time playing it, I knew it was gonna happen. But I was mainly what I was thinking was like, well, they did a good job remastering it. Like, ooh, it looks good.
Kyle says Team Eco loves and we mentioned this earlier. Team Eco loves having their secondary characters not obey your commands because the idea is that they quote unquote exist by themselves. You're only meant to influence them rather than directly control them.
Yep.
Same goes for the girl in Ico and the last Guardian monster.
Definitely her. Like her. That's the one thing I'll say about the girl from Ico. She's still a human though, in some form.
I love that. I love the Mega Divorce kit.
Yeah. It's just, and they're just screaming at each other doing that. I want to play Ico again. Actually, I might buy the.
I was thinking about that actually. Wasn't that like a PS Plus game at some point?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty
going
sure
play
I
on
have
PS.
it.
I think the combo was
The only problem is Sony's deactivation thing has not worked for like the last month. So I can't deactivate all my consoles, so I can't even make my PS3 primary, so I can't re-download all my PS Plus games. That's been a fun time. I didn't want to play it through Ico. But yeah, so me playing the first time, that bugged me up. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I was like.
You have flashbacks on her game.
Yeah.
I'll say what.
Like, y'all need to stop. But I was playing that. And my girlfriend literally watched for like. She was like, I was like, I'm gonna finish this game and we'll hang out and do something. She's like, all right. She was watching it, and this has been like her watching this game for like 20 minutes. The horse died. She's like, I don't like this game already. This is fucked up.
Yeah.
The horse died. The horse was big chilling, dude. And then the horse pulled the homie move and bucked you off to save you.
Yeah, and bucks you off. Yeah.
I mean, you motherfucker. And yeah, he was hard to control, but he wasn't that. It was better in this game than it was in the last game.
Horse.
Yeah, he's better in this game than in the last game. And you can call him where the fuck you want. You can call him like 50 miles away.
Yeah. Dude, any other normal horse would see a giant fucking thing stomping around and say, fuck this.
I'm out, bro.
Deuces, I'm out. But
that horse is just chilling with you. He's like, hey, you need me to run underneath this fucking Colossus and pick you up and run your ass away?
Oh, you want me to let you jump off my back so you can go on this giant sandworm that's flying in the air? Sure, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to run away from a sandworm? There's a lot of sandworms from the ground, and while you shoot at its eye, and oh, sure, why not, bro? Let's go.
But it was.
I mean, he'll freak out sometimes and run away. Which I had one time where he freaked out for no reason in the forest, and ran away. I was like, because I was off the horse because I like to roam around
Trees,
more.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he's like, and he ran away. I was like, what the fuck? What happened?
Dude,
I think maybe some of the lizards on the ground. I don't know.
Maybe
because there's like
Kyle
lizards.
Says the primary PlayStation console thing has been borked. I think it was working like last month. Like I went to go deactivate my PS3, but it said deactivate all your consoles. Like I don't want to deactivate them all right now. I don't want to sign back in, so maybe I'll do it next week. And then just never worked since then. It just the server timed out. Will girlfriend be in a live stream? Probably not. We'll see though. I don't know.
Adrian's girlfriend is also my wife.
My wife.
My wife.
And
David's girlfriend too.
No, that's imaginary.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, David.
David's mad.
Shit.
David just looked, he's like, no. What I just saw from David's face was like, wait, is she? It's like. Hold on.
No, but yeah, I was like, God damn it, that sucks. The fucking horse is the homie the entire time and did the biggest homie move ever. I'm like, oh, he just bucked me off to save me. Yep. Like, well, what a bro.
He saved you. And then Wander's like, girl, fuck it. I got some pussy to save. I'm like, damn, Wander.
And the horse comes back with a broken leg, and it's like,
yeah.
And that poor horse
and
is
then
like,
guess what he gets? He gets the girl. Hell yeah.
And that horse gets death in a little bit if anyone was smart, because that horse isn't supposed to live through that.
Oh, this is a fantasy.
That horse, dude. That horse is chugging, dude. He's like, you can tell he's like barely going along. He's like having like hobble like so fucking badly.
Yeah, just rub some dirt in it. He'll be fine.
Also, that horse helps your ass out because he goes back to the fucking shrine after you get like black-eyed by those things.
Yeah, because he remembers how to get there because he went there so many times, which I thought was great. I just don't understand how the horse washed up, because you're like on kind of like a mountain anyway, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it looked like you really felt. He felt very far. So
he should.
I guess it kind of makes sense because you're kind of going up. Yeah,
right.
I guess it probably makes sense. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Doesn't matter.
But yeah, so then the ending happens. I did like how I always thought there was like 8 Colossus, but when after the 8th one, there's 9. I'm like, I never actually looked at the backside. I was like, oh, I'm just assuming 8's the magic number in a lot of these games. 8's always
Dude,
like,
originally he wanted like 40 something Colossus.
yeah, I read more into that. He wanted like 30 or 40. Yeah, no.
Yeah, 30, yeah, something like that.
Um,
And they were like, "Ooh, you can't do that. That's
Yeah.
too much." And I
uh,
think 16 is the perfect number.
Cause I know it is, cause with the length too, cause it's been like a 4-hour game otherwise.
Because at 8, you're like feeling like you're kind of midway. Like you're like, all right, I'm like half done. Even if you didn't know, I feel like you're like, well, I guess not you. You thought you were done. But like, I feel like at that point, you're like a few hours in. You're like, all right. I think I'm getting like a big chunk of this game done. And then,
You
and
can always
also,
look-
if you could look at the statues.
Yeah,
too.
I didn't really look at the statues. Then you can also pause it and you can see the time,
Yeah, the
speed run
logos
times
too.
it gives you.
Oh yeah, that too. The stats.
There are some good YouTube videos about the missing Colossi. Yeah, so explain to me this thing.
It doesn't exist, sadly. There was a bunch of Colossus. I watched a Game Trailers video. Shout out to Game Trailers. They're easy allies now. They used to do like conspiracy video, like fact hunt things
Right.
and stuff like that. And I think that's what it was called, fact hunt. And they did one for Shadow Colossus, the 17th Colossus. There are a lot of secrets in the game, and they
Kyle's
uncovered.
score that video is outdated.
Oh, is it outdated right now?
Yeah, he says so.
How's it outdated if they went into the code and found?
Anyway, continue. Sorry to interrupt you.
Well, in the original game, then they went into the code and found 2. Maybe they found more, but what I found in this, they found 2 unreleased Colossus. I forgot what they were called, but one of them was supposed to be like a worm. I think his name was actually code name was Worm.
Good code name.
Well, they had like code names
know.
for all of them. That weren't the names that they are now. And I forgot what the other one was, but yeah, there was 2 other ones that they just never finished, but they had like little things done for them, and they left it in the code. So they found that, but supposedly there's like still a lot of secrets that are to be uncovered. So I don't know what Kyle's.
Like 4 of them have models.
Okay.
Interesting.
Where are they?
Show me.
Where are they at? Yeah, show me. Well, people modded the game so they can go through the game and then see any models anywhere.
It reminds me of when people dug around Halo 3 and found the Juggernaut flood.
Oh yeah.
A giant
Okay.
fucking flood.
Yeah.
They were found in a demo version of it, Kyle says.
Oh, the demo version. Okay. Well, the video I watched, they went through like some hacked version of the PS2 game. So
explain to me this eco connection. What eco
I don't know.
connections
I
are
don't know
there?
much. I didn't even look up any videos.
Maybe
after
David
this.
knows then.
And when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I didn't look up anything. There was nothing to look up. But yeah, David.
What is YouTube?
What even? Well, I think at the time YouTube was like a month old.
Welcome to the zoo. My first trip to the zoo. or something.
Yeah. I was me at the zoo. I was watching that.
Hey, go on that website where you see me at the zoo. Go look up Colossi missing.
Shadow of Colossus, and it's just like me at the zoo. I'm like, no. There you go.
Yeah, explain to me his connections that you know of.
Yeah, so the whole baby at the end of Shadow of the Colossus.
That's Master Chief.
Yeah, the Master Chief.
That's Master Chief. This is all leading up to Halo.
You were there from the beginning.
It's actually the pilot.
Fohammer?
Yeah, sure.
Did you see what
I
people
don't know
call
what
this guy
any of that
Brohammer?
means.
Rowhammers?
Yeah,
Really? That's funny.
that's a good name.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dave.
He was born with the horns. It's believed in the lore connection that what ends up happening is that when he grows up, his progeny are the ones that are the horned children later on in Ico. And that's kind of where the evil comes from, is the fact that he had the kind of fucking boss-eye spirit thing in him. The castle in Ico can be seen in the background of the Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, I didn't know.
There was
I
like
didn't-
one other big major thing like that, but I don't
The
remember
sword.
now.
The
Yeah,
sword has connection, right?
Yeah. I don't remember what specifically, but the sword.
There's a lot of stuff. Like there's items you can find. I think there's like weapons or weapon skins. I think you can actually find the sword from Ico, right? And use
Actually,
that.
that was like one of the big mysteries that was discovered only like a couple of years ago.
Hell yeah.
Because there was like 79 gold coins you got to find for it.
Yeah. Which I found
I found one.
4. I found 4. I wasn't looking for them, to be fair.
I found one. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's a coin.
So maybe that'll be a Games Gone By someday. Who knows?
What, the coins?
Yeah, the coin specifically.
Just the coins. Oh, what'd you think about the 70th? Yeah, it was good. It was shiny.
But
It was
Eco might be an
it was under
interesting
some
thing.
old pants. Found it. Yeah, no, Eco definitely should be, but that's the thing. I don't want to hook up my PS3. I'll hook up my original Xbox for some Def Jam. You goddamn right. But with PS3, I don't even know where my PS3 is. I'm not even gonna lie.
Probably don't own one. You're like, what?
Yeah, what the fuck? I think I still have mine somewhere. You know, it's probably like right fucking next to my TV. I just don't see it because I have too much shit in front of it. But yeah, I know where my Xbox is. I got a lot of Xbox games. So PS3, I'm dwindling that collection down because I don't give a shit. But
You have any games
just
you
sad
rid of
because
that
I
should
play
have?
any PS3 games you should have.
Oh, can I deactivate everything right now? I can. Oh yeah, deactivate everything. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
All right, all devices deactivated. Now I can go.
Oh no,
back
that
to
was my life support, Adrian.
Gorge is slipping away. I'll go check right now. Maybe you can deactivate it. It worked for me just now.
Cool. Awesome. I'm
Also, Jordan, I just don't smile much. Like, that's just never my
smiling right now. Look at him.
Yeah, you know, you look a lot happier during your
You were smiling earlier today with, you know, he was getting
when he
some.
said Watch Dogs.
Oh, yeah, Watch Dogs.
Sure,
Because he thought of Watch Dogs. It made him happy because he loves that game.
I love just watching the gameplay itself.
No, you don't. You love the game. You
What do you have more
It was
fun with,
fun.
Watch Dogs or Shadow of the Colossus?
Watch Dogs.
What do you have more fun with? Mega Man versus Street Fighter, or the other game you didn't like? Actually, no, you like Mega Man.
Yeah.
Adrian, what did you like better, Mega Man or Barkley? Shut up and jam.
Mega Man.
All right. I liked everything I played, so in some form, I haven't hated anything. The only thing I for sure would have hated was Nocturne, but we're not playing that, so play it next year when they release the version that's not broken and shitty.
And
So.
then David can wait till 2022 to
When
pick
I get
Nocturne.
halfway through it and then quit.
They were actually talking.
What?
They were talking about how merciful mode's going to work in the next one. And they literally, Howard said, yeah, you can basically just roll your face across the buttons and you'll be able to beat the game, no problem.
That's
Gore's
perfect.
face just lit up.
Oh, now I'm in. That sounds great to me.
Well, stay tuned for 2022 when the earliest that David can make a Games Gone By on Nocturne now.
I'll probably play it when it comes out. Honestly.
Well, you'll be
now,
dead by
after,
2022.
After I'll be dead. Yeah. I'll make sure of it. But he just made me excited for it. So
Gore,
I
what was
think
your
it's
experience with Nocturne?
I win!
David's over here just getting his ass kicked, and Gore's like, "Oh, fun!"
Oh, that's a good time. Oh. You don't want to know what I do with my controllers.
That's your cousins do your Switch Pro controller apparently.
Oh no! Is that what happened? That's why it's all crusty. Oh, damn it! Roll their face around my controller. They better fucking not.
Well, I mean, I don't know how you stick an A button.
You know
on
what?
a working
I do
controller.
want to say one thing. I let my cousin, who has a Nintendo Switch, by the way, but he wants to play mine because I have all the Smash DLC characters. And every time I let him play it, I don't know what the fuck. I ask him every time, "Why do you do this?" There's just globs of fingerprints on the screen. I'm like, "There's no touch screen. Why are you touching it? Why?" It's like, "Why do you touch it?" And he's like, "Oh no." I'm like, "What? You're like 13. Don't act like you're 8." Like, I'm just a little kid. I don't know. No, you're not. You're 13. Yeah,
You're 35.
Yeah, when I was 13, I was out there macking hoes. All right, you're not.
Welcome to Shadow Colossus Games Gone By.
Like, that should literally just be when we start up that segment. Just take that clip and just throw it there.
Put it right in the beginning so everybody knows what we're talking about. Well, I put the Shadow Colossus guy in the background. This is me and my homie rolling up. Anyway, what was I talking about before that, though? Before the macking up.
Nocturne rolling your face across.
Oh yeah, Nocturne. I'm actually excited for it now. I actually am because I wanted to play it only for the story. That's literally the only thing I want. I didn't want to play the gameplay at all. I didn't want to read it because there's.
If only Persona 5 Royal had that mode.
Yeah, if only Persona 5 was on the Switch.
It's gonna be Persona 5 Vanilla too.
Yeah, just like Nino Kuni when that came out, it was just.
It has a higher odds of coming to PC than it does on Switch.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know. I'm David.
Casey said, "Welcome to the Games Gone By, where Adrian talks about the game, David struggles to stay awake, and Gore Max on hose."
Yeah, that's what I do.
Happens. Anyway.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, yeah, get your fucking fingers off my goddamn screen. What's wrong with you? What are you, mentally irregular? Stop it.
Irregular.
Irregular.
You're intellectual dumbass, and I'm
You're
coming.
intellectual coming, and I'm coming.
Yeah. So no,
but anyway,
at the
Shadow
end,
Colossus, this is the worst discussion. I realize.
I don't think so.
I think it's a fun video, but it's the worst discussion I think we've had.
No, our Street Fighter X Mega Man one was the worst.
But there was nothing to discuss. Oh, you'd shoot a Ryu. There's no story. What the fuck? Like,
yeah, exactly. That's why that was the worst.
Yeah, that one was the worst for multiple reasons.
I hope you learned your lesson, by the way.
I didn't learn shit.
Yeah, I can tell. You didn't finish this game. You played the wrong version.
The same fucking game either way.
He played Ico and thought it was the same game. Oh, idiot. Are you dumb? You can't read.
This man goes out and buy For Honor.
Hey, can I just say one thing? You're gonna hate my next pick.
Why?
I don't want to say. I don't.
You're also probably not gonna like Detroit Become Human though.
No, yeah, I think you'll like that one only because he can.
No, I hated Heavy Rain, so.
Well, you might like that one because I heard that has way more choices to make, and you can kill every single character immediately. So.
Special Flavor says, Shadow of the Colossus ain't a funny meme game though. That means it's bad to David.
That's true. Not Barkley or Mega Man. Yeah, he liked What Remains of Edith Finch, even though he bitched and moaned about it before we started playing it. He's like, oh,
it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, see? Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, he didn't hate Shadow of the Colossus, to be fair. He just didn't like anything about it. There's a difference.
Could even name it David Colossus.
Yeah,
it's been the whole episode.
Yeah. All right, we're at the end. Can you finally name one Colossus that you liked?
Yeah, the 9th one. The one where you shoot it with the geyser founts and you fucking knock it.
You just said you hated that one.
No, I said I like that one.
Oh, did you?
The one I said the underwater one. I can't stand that little electric eel fucker.
Oh, I like that one.
Which one? Which number one is that one?
That's the 9th one.
Oh, that's the one you keep stopping on?
The eel? Wait, hold on. All right, hold on.
Eel's number 2, isn't it?
Eel's number who keeps? Fuck, I don't know. Eel is number. Show me the fucking number, bro. 7th. It's the 7th.
So that's the one that David's like, all right, fuck this game, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, he got up to 5 in
this latest playthrough, yeah.
Latest playthrough. And 7th was the time he said fuck this game after playing it again. Yeah, a few years ago, I guess. I don't know. I like the Eel one. I knew how to defeat him though. It's so obvious too. The only thing that's annoying about the Eel one is getting its attention. That element
Sure.
Because you have to float in the water and like when he passes you by, you're like, is he gonna notice me now, senpai? And then he fucking floats around. And I'm like, I have to wait for him to turn his ass around, and you fucking swim through it so fucking slow.
I think one of my favorite things about the game though is how the music changes whenever you climb on the Colossus.
Yeah.
That music is so good. The second like you climb on it and it just shifts and it does like the epic music.
Yeah. What's that music by the way? I remembered. I used to remember the name. I can't remember it. The fucking awesome epic one. I can't even fucking hum it right now. Oh. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that one.
Is it Jeopardy? Fuck. Alex Trebek shows up. Get the class.
Yeah, that was 17 Colossus. I didn't take him out though.
His weak points under his mustache.
Yeah, he had to climb on the mustache.
Actually, it doesn't have the mustache anymore, I don't think.
No.
In case, I don't hate the game. I just don't care.
You're literally making it. You're feeding into exactly what he's saying, though.
Yeah. I don't hate the game, but I wish it didn't exist.
I didn't even like it enough to fucking finish it. I finished Barkley.
You know what, David? I can go lower than you. Oh shit. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, do the rest of the podcast like that.
All right. So you can see more of the Colossus man.
In the water.
And the Wander man.
David David,
wanders.
set up
Snake
like a
wanders.
human being. I can't hear your audio that well.
He's not talking, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, but that's the only way to get David to do something. Is, hey, you actually affect the quality of the podcast. He's like,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
I'll
they
do it.
can't hear me and my smarmy bullshit, and then I need to sit up. That's not true. David's not smarmy. He's just a
I'm
wrong
just an
man.
ass.
Yeah, like I was saying something a little nicer. I just said you're wrong.
So the streak of Gore the Movie God and PS4 exclusives is going to continue.
It will continue in September. I gotta feel it. I feel like we should, because it's gonna take a long time to get every single ending for that game. I feel like we should just play it once. Wait, no. I'm saying we should just play it once and then explain each of our
Detroit.
characters.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about. What do
David's
you think?
like,
of
oh,
that?
you only play Shadow Close once? Oh.
Yeah, you have to be a 5 times to get the true ending.
So you don't want us to play it more than once, even if we want to.
You can if you want. I don't give a shit.
I'm
But,
only gonna play it once.
yeah, I think it'd be more interesting if we go like, what ending you got, and we don't know what the endings are, and he explains one. I'm like, what the fuck? That's messed up. I don't even have that character anymore.
Okay,
Like,
tune in when we do this, where we all have the exact same endings.
yeah, that'd be hilarious too. Actually.
Sure.
But, no, we can play it multiple times. If you want to play it multiple times, that's fine.
I'm curious because, like I said,
and there's not much in September too, so
yeah, I'm trying to warm her up with Walking Dead to get used to how expansive Detroit's gonna be.
Well,
That's
Detroit's way more expensive.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying.
I heard that game, you can get everybody killed immediately.
Yeah.
If you want a quick game, 2 hours, fucking do it.
Hell yeah.
But I'm surprised. Sam is Sam still in the chat? I'm surprised he hasn't played it because I know he loves killing the characters immediately in these type of games.
That's
So,
the end of my story.
that's the end of my story. And he also loves killing in Heavy Rain all the characters as soon as he can. So
Right.
Heavy Rain might be a game's gone by in the future. I know you hate it.
All
Dave.
these PlayStation games. That's all Gore's gonna do for the rest of Gamescom.
Yeah, let me see what else I got in my page.
You got Lair.
Medieval.
Haze. I'm coming at you with the good shit. Haze, Lair, Folklore. I'm sure Dave will like that.
Ragdoll Kung Fu. And
Gran
actually,
Turismo.
Medieval Moves. That was a PS Move game.
Special Flavor says, I platinumed Detroit. Took me a little while to explore all the choices and not to mess up.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty simple one because you just have to get all those.
Everyone
it's
subscribed to
just-
Gore. I just don't know who Charm X is.
Who?
I'd
Oh,
say, Case says, I would play the game as many times as you want, but only compare your first playthroughs. Sure, so if that happens, then we could do
yeah,
that.
but you're gonna get confused. I think if you're gonna play it a lot, then you'll be like, wait, what, did I have in my first playthrough, or was it my second?
I'll see how
I feel like
if
it would be awesome if like you say this scene happened. I'm like, oh shit, that played out completely different. If we played it all at once, then we'll be like, oh yeah,
Okay, so
nice.
let's do that, and if you like enough, we'll just play it afterwards. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well, you just do whatever you want. But if you only have time to play it once, then that's
You're
fine.
telling me directly is David's not gonna give a fuck. David's gonna play it one time and never gonna touch it again.
Yeah, well, David, there you go. That's a good excuse for you, David. Just play it once, get all the characters killed immediately. It will be annoying though if he does do that, because then we'll be like, oh man, that scene later in the game was great. Yeah, I didn't have that character. David didn't have any characters because he killed them all in 2 hours.
Well, I wouldn't put it past the same man who killed all the peaceful robots in Nier.
That's true. Please don't kill us. We're cute.
Kill
Fuck.
you! Okay.
I need to kill them all now.
I'm
had a
2B!
Oh,
2B stands for death. I'm like, that doesn't make any
To
sense.
be killed!
2B.
exactly.
2B, not 2B.
Yeah, Casey says, I'm sorry, please stop. Ah, keep going!
Uh,
Hey, hey, hey! You're
We're
dead
sorry.
today!
Wear your head as a helmet.
No, use that as a weapon.
That's right.
And then you could just buy the, their hearts basically as a little item to keep on you, which is fun.
Yeah, that's
Shut
fun.
up, David.
You can have their hearts as an item on your body, and that's fun.
Yeah.
The cute robots.
And then
we're
use
talking-
their heads as a weapon.
I should have had this the entire time. Actually, I think this looks nice.
And
You
you
see-
gonna lay back and chill?
Yeah, I get laid. You don't know what's happening. All right, so that's the end of the show. Thank you to.
Well, let me sign it out because you're not gonna sign it out.
Thanks, George Lopez.
Exactly.
No reason. Shout out.
Thanks, Shout outs to George Carlin as well.
Yeah,
May you
rest in peace, George
comedy.
Carlin.
I recommended the Games Gone By to someone recently too for this because they were like, yeah, we're gonna talk about Shadow of Colossus. So I'm sorry if you're
Uh-oh.
listening. I'm sorry.
Rest in peace, George McFly.
Rest in
Hey,
peace.
genuinely though, genuinely, if you made it this far and you don't like this kind of content or something, or this is like absolutely not what you want, let us know. We'll get it. No one
We'll
tells
tell
us
you
any.
go fuck
No.
yourself.
No one tells us any feedback. So I'm like, I'm assuming we're doing all right.
You know
So
why?
fuck it. So we'll just keep
You
going.
know why? Because nobody watches. So fuck y'all.
People watch.
Yeah, they like it though.
But I want to make sure if everyone's liking it, then whatever. But if anyone's genuinely like, hey, I want some more actual discussion, then we'll come with it. But
I want to. Hey, I said it 5 times. We should have had some more discussion. But
I
like,
want to too. But David's over here. I'm tired.
tired. Oh, my brain don't work well when I'm sleepy.
Too
brain
much
don't work.
pasta.
Oh,
Dude,
pasta.
didn't care for this game.
Yeah, so I don't like games. I still talk about them. This game sucks. I hate the controls. I hate that dumbass horse. Fuck, Wander's face is dumb. Mono could suck a ball.
You know, I didn't like how big the world was. Should have been more
World
compact.
is empty. There ain't shit. She flat chested. You can say anything. What the fuck?
Actually, as a quick aside, I will say that was one thing that was kind of neat about the game is the more Colossi you killed, just seeing the deterioration in Wander.
Yeah,
That was kind of neat.
that's cool. Also, seeing the world, the beams, with to show you where you killed them because you're an asshole. So
Yeah.
I keep.
Wait, I didn't. Okay, so that was the beams was telling you where you killed them.
Yeah, that's where you killed all the.
Oh wait,
Colossus.
so what deterioration? Because I didn't even notice it.
You kind of see him like in the beginning he's kind of like spry, not that he's happy or anything, but you know he's like, and then later on
he's tiring out.
He's just like,
He's tiring out. You kind of like see the outlines of his veins a bit.
Yeah,
I would be too if you spent fucking like one whole day climbing on these 16 assholes and like they're spreading, like throwing you off. And you're like, Jesus Christ!
A long ass day,
right?
It never got dark either.
Day and night cycles would have been kind of dope in this actually.
Yeah, fighting a Colossus in the dark would have been cool.
Dude,
I'm actually honestly surprised. This game did very well when it came out. I'm surprised we didn't get like some sort of a sequel, even if it wasn't from Team Ico, because it doesn't seem like the perfect type of thing to keep doing. Not that I want them to do that, but like, oh, next game has 16 new Colossus. We came up with new ones and shit. And it has like a weird. It's like in a different place and has a different story or whatever. Not that I want that.
Boss rushes, I think, are just cool. People shit on those. Same thing we talked about with Cuphead on the Ranksters, where people, I don't think so, but people don't like the side-scrolling levels that much.
I liked them from what I played.
And it was because they added those because specifically people complained, oh, it's only boss rush. I think boss rush is kind of cool. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, I like boss rush games. I played one. I think it was literally called like Boss Fight or something. That was like the last boss rush game I played. No, it was called Boss something. It was like some crappy indie game. Not crappy, it was pretty good, but it was like it was a low budget indie game. I thought it was fun.
Titan Souls is also really good.
Titan Souls, is that that's a Dark Souls type?
It's kind of like a 2D isometric RPG kind of style, and you die in one hit.
Oh, so Nocturne.
Yeah.
Every encounter in Nocturne's apparently like a boss rush, so.
Yeah.
I did see.
There's a boss rush that never ends.
I was reading some Reddit thread on the remake of Nocturne, and they talk about the merciful mode, and someone's like, "Yeah, fuck that game. Playing hard mode Nocturne apparently is RNG at the beginning."
Yeah.
How is that fun?
I love it.
I don't play on hard mode. I play on normal.
Not a true fan. Anyway,
that Shadow Colossus again, and shout out Special Flavor GT. He said he enjoys it, so I appreciate that. Yeah. So if you generally do have any like things about that you want to like, even like not even say that you didn't like this or like you want to add, you want us to do something different with it or add something else to it, we'll do it. We do every one of these things specifically. Like Blue Rupees, we'll plan out ahead of time. But if like games gone by, we just wing it. We're just like, hey, we all played it. All right, let's just go. So if you guys want us to plan out a little more, kind of have a little more structure to it, that's fine. I'm down with that. If you guys are fine with it how it is, cool. We'll keep winging it. With that said, that's the episode for Shadow of the Colossus, and maybe we'll talk more about it in the reflection episode.
And send your hate mail to David at PO Box
BRP at
721 douchebag lane. Send it there. He'll get it. He checks his PO box all the time.
Hey, I think for me playing this game, technically, I mean, yeah, it's a remake, but it's still essentially the same kind of game. 15 years later, holds up fine. I had a fantastic time.
I mean, it is built like from the ground up, but it seems like it plays pretty much the same.
Controls are just a little more refined, and they're not even like refined to a point where they feel good. Like they still feel a little clunky.
We're talking about like how each character that you have a companion in each of these games kind of acts as like its own thing. There is times I will say where Wander, the character you're playing as, kind of felt like that. I'm like, I want you to go fucking that way, Wander. Yeah, I'm you. You listen to me. This ain't no like fucking like I don't know, like fucking I'm possessing someone's body and like they're fighting me for control. I'm like, no, fucking I'm you. We're the same. Go. I'm like, nah, you know, I'm gonna jump over here. Dead. All right. That never happened. I never died. I'm just using an example. I did die once, but I didn't even talk about that. The pillars, the lion.
Right.
I was shooting it to get its attention so it could hit the pillar, and it all it would do was like stomp its feet like it's about to charge. And for a solid like minute and a half, it was like that the entire time. I was like, cool. So I had to climb fucking down so I can get its attention again. And because I climbed down, he hit me off the pillar, and I'm on the ground. And I get up, he hits me again.
To get up, yeah.
And then he hits me again right when I get up, and then I died. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's like, anyway,
he baited you out. He was like, hold on, let me just keep doing this.
He knew.
This idiot's gonna come down here.
Idiot! I wanted to play the game. He wanted to stomp his feet like a little baby.
And then kill you.
I come down. I was like the mother. I'm like, I'm coming over there.
And then the mother got killed.
And then the baby beat the shit out of me. So I don't know what the fuck that was. It's a big baby.
Yeah, no, I think it little parts are antiquated. Some parts, like, genuinely, I think only the last classes really bugged me, to the point where I had to look it up because I was not triggering it. I was running around the same spot.
I looked up one because I couldn't remember. It was the oh shit! It was the what the fuck one was it? I don't remember now. I looked up one. I don't remember which one.
There are 3 things I looked up.
I looked up how to get to one Colossus. Also.
It was that last one. It was the second one because I understand why you couldn't find the blue parts of it. That was because you didn't have the sword out. You had to have the sword out to even see the blue spots. If you have the bow out, you're just not gonna find it. So I'm like,
I just remember you had it.
I'm climbing.
If I didn't know that, I probably would have been the same way. I'm like, oh fucking get it.
Yeah, I'm climbing around the motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it's like, no, you keep the sword out and you can do it. And then I also looked at the beginning because I didn't. It's like, all right, now climb up this mountain. I'm like, what the fuck? And the only time is in the tutorial. The only time you ever see vines in the game is where you have to climb up. And it's literally the first part you see, and you'll never see it ever again.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah. At the end, you talking about, right?
Yeah, no. At the beginning, when you have it's a tutorial.
Yeah.
And the only time you ever see vines is that part. That's
no, I mean at the end you see him again. That's what I meant.
Oh, right.
At the end when you're getting up to Magus, what is it? Malice.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's like the only times you ever see.
I know. It was like I don't remember any other time besides those 2 times, which is funny because one's in the beginning, one's at the end.
Literal.
There probably is there's probably a couple other times I don't remember.
Right. But I'm pretty sure.
One thing I had a problem with, I could not remember for the life of me how to hold and then jump to a different thing. Like, I don't know why. It's easy. You just fucking hold the jump button, then move the stick, and then you jump. Well, for some reason, I was like, do I hold the stick and then press the X button? And every time I do, I just jump up.
Originally. That's why I think that might be, because that's how I had to do it. Is you have to move the stick first, then jump with it.
Right. And in this one, you have to. No, you have to do that.
You lock yourself, I think.
Yeah, I'm confusing myself right now because it was one of them you had to do, and I would always be like, "Wait, how do you do it again?" Because my brain was like, "Duh," and then I would just jump up. I wouldn't die, but I would jump up and try to reach for something that's not there, and I'm like, "Fuck." And it was really annoying with Malice at the end because I had to jump from hand to hand. I'm like, "What the fuck is the button?" And I
just let go, because you were able to stand right underneath there. If you
let go, I mean. No. You're talking about when you have to shoot the arrow into him, and then your move is. No, okay. You're talking about. Okay.
When he has went from one hand to the other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of his cuff right there. Okay. You let go and just stand there, because I had the same problem too, where I'm like, and sometimes I would, but he just jump up, like not even like that. I'm like, and I worked a couple times, but didn't. I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I just drop, and he was able to stand right there. I'm like, cool, just jump.
Yeah.
So.
Good game. Go play it.
We might revisit this too if we ever go to an ICO games gone by, which seems
Yeah.
possible, maybe.
See if we can connect them. We'll figure it out. Nobody else could. We'll do it.
Yeah, we're the new game theory.
Yeah. Watch
Oh,
out,
yeah.
game. Oh, game theory's gone.
Watch out,
Or
game
the-
theory. We got one guy that doesn't give a fuck about these games. The guy playing for the first time ever, and then Gore.
I don't know if those were correct at all.
No, I don't
know.
think
Whatever.
All right. So next month's episode is Def Jam Fight for New York.
Hell yeah.
That is.
Now that's gonna be a great time. I can't wait. You know what? I think I'm probably gonna record if I can get it all set up. I think I'll record my.
And I'm
my
looking to
playthrough.
stream that if
I was
my,
thinking of doing that as well, streaming it.
if
Oh,
my
yeah.
GameCube is able to put sound out. I'm gonna do Drunk Mario Party, and maybe I'll just segue straight into Drunk Fight for New York.
Can I just throw in a recommendation
Do it?
that like we do maybe one stream before that? You know how we do the watch party streams where we just watch shit on
Right.
YouTube sometimes. I think we should watch one Def Jam Fight for New York video where it's just the voice lines of Redman, because I listened to that a few months ago and they're fucking the best.
Maybe why don't we just do that during the episode? Well, I'll wing it so we can watch that during that episode.
All right, I'm actually gonna probably watch them all to see if there's any really good ones, and if there's a lot, maybe we should do a stream because they're the Redman ones. Just listen to
Hey,
them.
if we have a bulky Fight for New York one, I'm sure people will love that.
'Cause I
Actually,
want-
I know
yeah.
people are excited for this Fight for New York one, so
Hell yeah.
hey, maybe we'll make a long stream. We'll make it fancy because we did that for Brothers and What Remains of Edith Finch, where we played the videos during there. So maybe we'll do that too,
Yeah.
and we'll do some watch along.
Which is funny because those two are like classy kind of, and this one's just like, yo, I'm gonna take your tongue and lick my ass with it.
Special
favorite
Flavor
line
asks, is the PSP version the same or not?
I feel like there was a lot of stuff cut from it.
Yeah, it's like it was kind of like what they did with a lot of games that got ported to PSP. Like they did that with Gun. If anybody played that game,
Yeah.
they did the same thing with Gun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just like a gutted port. It wasn't bad from what I remember though. But it had, I mean, like any PSP game, the fucking load times can blow me. The PSP
Yeah.
has the worst load times I think ever of all time. Even better, worse than the PS1. I think they're so bad. I'd play like SmackDown on there and wait like 2 minutes between.
Yes. Jesus.
Fucking SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 though. Best
Yep.
SmackDown vs. Raw.
So yeah, if the PSP is the only version, go for it because the game's kind of a bit pricey to find. If you're looking
Oh
for
yeah, even on the
cheapest,
PSP, it's worth a lot.
the cheapest version you're looking for is the Xbox version.
Yeah, I think actually the PSP one might be pricier, unless it went down recently. It might have went down recently, but it's called the Takeover. I think. Yeah, it's a $61 game right now.
Jesus.
I think that's around the same price to.
How much is
one.
Xbox Fight for New York?
I think it's around the same price.
$70,
so.
I think, 70 or 80 maybe.
I just recently sold it for 65, so yeah, but that was like a month ago because I got an extra copy. It's like 70 right now.
Okay.
So.
Pricier game. Go in if you're gonna buy it along with us. Go in expecting to buy it like as if you're buying a brand new game because
Yeah.
about as pricey as one, maybe even more.
Hey, if you can't play it, watch like a video of it. Because I mean, the best part of that game is the fighting's great. Don't get me wrong, but my favorite part is the ridiculous fucking story.
If you can't find a watch along for it, watch Gore or me or David probably play that.
Oh yeah, there you go. Do that too.
We'll provide that.
Because we'll talk over the awesome.
If we
caliber dialogue. Snoop Dogg's the villain.
If we do like a really good, if it works out for everyone, are we doing like how long is the game? Is it 6 hours?
Oh, sure. It's like 5-6 hours. Henry
it's like
Rollins
5-6 hours.
is your trainer. Henry Rollins is your trainer.
Is that
Sean
a,
Paul
is that a
betrays
one
you.
sit game or is it?
Yeah, you're right. Sean Paul.
Is that a
There
one?
you
Sit,
go.
is that a
I'd say 2 sits probably.
2 sit
God, I
game?
love that game.
Is it a 2 sit
What?
game? Like 2 sittings
Yeah, it's
and you're
about a
done?
2-sit game.
Yeah, probably 2, maybe 3 if you want to really
Savor it.
savor it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if it works out, if everything works out, and we do it, and we're doing this one big because it's one of the cap offs for games gone by for this season. Maybe we'll make a really cool edit video and react personal like a games gone by reactions or something like that. Maybe we'll find something cool with it if it all works out. Empty
And we'll
promises, we don't know. But for now,
I leave video maybe.
yeah, maybe. So that is August 28th. We have that. And then finally capping it off is, once again, Detroit Become Human, September 25th. Our order after that is I'm getting October, Gore's getting November, and David's getting December. Going from there. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. be, as the kids say, lit.
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 BRP@bluerupees.com if you want to submit thoughts about the game that we're playing that time, or if you even have questions or generic questions or suggestions on the show, go for that. And we will, I think, come the new season, I think that'll be kind of the target I'm going for. This will be, it kind of already is spun off into its own thing, but it will be more specifically spun off to the point where we'll have like audio podcast versions of it, and you can subscribe to it only through there. So we'll have that more properly edited for that.
I think that'd be good.
I think that's just great.
There you go, Gore. It's an hour and 45-minute episode. We talked about the game for about half of that, but you know.
Hour and 45 minutes. What are you talking about?
That's what it is.
No, that's when you started streaming again.
No, I'm recording on Skype, and it's 1 hour 42 minutes.
Yeah, that's when you started recording again after the 2.5 hours we did before that.
No, I'm saying for games gone by.
I don't give a fuck. It's all the same thing. It all goes in the same video. It's gonna be 4 hours long.
Oh, well, at least this.
What? This was actually might be one of our longest ones besides.
You were
like,
complaining. No, was talking about the game. We got some talks out.
We didn't talk about the game. So Def Jam. We talked more about Def Jam 5 for New York.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Games Gone By. This is a good episode. We hope you guys liked it.
Stop touching my fucking Switch.